Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, Drunken Peasants.
Fuck it.
Episode
Going
980. We are now 20 episodes away from episode 1000, and we're here for yet another Saturday bonus show where we ask you, the viewers, to help continue the streak and help us meet this goal before the end of this episode so we can do another amazing bonus show a week from today. And tonight we have yet another amazing bonus show for you, and I hope you enjoyed the thumbnail, for one thing.
It was a cute thumbnail.
It was cute.
I liked it.
It had a cute boy. Cute boy.
It's got Christine
What a cute
Weston.
little boy.
I saw Christine Weston hiding in there.
And a cute little boy.
I saw Ash Ketchum. Or
Ash Ketchum in his butthole.
That's a good time. That's a good time.
Oh, God. Yes. Ash catch it in his booty hole.
It feels good.
So, guys, if you're watching this live or if you're watching the VOD, one thing I will ask all of you is if you're a patron, please get your pledges in before the next episode, which will be Tuesday. Get them in the next 2 days or so because I'm going to make the opening and ending credits, and I am going to start the process of getting DP on demand ready for all the people who qualify for that. And the Motherload, all of you who qualify for last month's t-shirt, I will be sending you a DM very soon. Keep a lookout for that. And send me your mailing address and shirt size. If I don't get it by the end of this month, I can't send it. So I'm going to give everyone a few weeks to get that to me. Also, if you're interested in signing up for the Motherload this month, this is this month's shirt.
Poop.
Sign up, become a $50 patron or more to get this amazing shirt sent to you next month. Just like everyone who signed up last month got that amazing shirt that was also beautiful, the Manateesus shirt. Woo! Oh my God. Also, Brave Browser sent bats to everybody. If you've got your Brave Browser, click that triangle and do all that cool stuff. Get your bats, send them over to us. That is also very beneficial to yourself and the show. And we've got some very interesting stuff to get into. Before we get into the stuff that some people are like, ooh, I can't stand this. Ooh, this is bad and stressful. Let's watch a few videos we can all enjoy, okay?
And then we'll put everybody through anxiety and despair.
we love it. And we love it.
Yeah, we like to watch.
That's why the show exists. But like the stream, I feel bad, but this is a video. This is one of the few internet videos that I've laughed so hard I laid on the floor laughing. And then I had to forget about the video, and then later on I remembered the video and laid on the floor and laughed more. It's almost America's Funniest Home Video style, where it's like someone got hurt, but it was an accident.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I only laugh at videos when somebody gets hurt.
But it's an accident?
Sure.
Well, watch this. Okay, so I think it's Christmas time, and someone's mom is trying out VR for the first time.
Oh, God. This is why mom shouldn't go into the Matrix.
Check this out.
She's Neo.
Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing.
She thinks she's Morpheus.
She's all like, I'm scared. She even said, like, I'm scared. Like that. And they're like, it's not going to hurt you.
Okay, where's she looking at? Walk towards you.
Yeah.
I'm
she's
scared.
Yeah. So, this woman, I'll say it after it happens, not to spoil it.
Hey, Frank Tomico. Love you too, Frank. Cheers. Thank you for the poop.
You got us 50%.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Oh.
Watch this.
Frank's the man. God damn! You hear Grandpa filming? God damn! She
should be a boxer.
That was a whippersnapper right there. You gotta go back because I'm pretty sure what happened here was she was in the Matrix and that kid was trying to Agent Smith her.
Oh my God!
Was this from the new Matrix? Oh. The kid was going to check and see if it was turned on. The kid was trying to help her, like, is this thing on? And then whomp.
Someone said, jab, that was an overhand right. That was a fucking knockout blow. Oh my God, the look on that kid's face too.
The kid's like ducking his head into it. Oh man. Swamp. The kid went full Soda Popinski.
I'm crying. Oh God. That's so fucking funny. Oh God. Everyone, please like the stream. I have one more thing. People have been telling me Pimp Monk and Shabisky, which are a 30 and over 40-year-old man.
You're using the term people loosely.
They're in a feud, a TikTok feud over whose TikTok is better. And I'm like, I'm too old for TikTok. So what I did was I created a TikTok for my dog who's only 5 to 6 years old. And it seems to be doing well. I have the link in the description. I'll show you guys. I have to turn it down because I don't know if the music is okay to play. There's my little dog. And I have them. If you use TikTok, follow this little mouse-like dog.
At Boopy the Choo Choo?
Boopy the Choo Choo.
Is that Boopy?
Yeah, her real name is Hera, but I call her Boopy. It started out as Poopy. I used to call her Poopy because she would poo on the floor all the time.
Because of all the poos?
Yeah. Yeah, so I made a few. I have one where she's like freaking out down here.
The secret is to do a double video with like a hot chick's butt in it.
And then there's the big girl.
You should get videos of Boopy sniffing the other dog's butts and then counter that in with big Instagram model butts.
Blasian, you better follow now.
Blasian, you better follow Boopy de Puppo.
Boopy de Papo, family size.
I don't even know how to use TikTok. I have a TikTok and I don't like it.
I remember one night I was super wasted and we were in Capitol Hill and I ended up in a TikTok video and I was just like doing the wacky jacks.
Yeah, we were whacking jacking. That was a young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
On the talk.
It was.
Ticking on the talk.
All right. Now we're going to move into the serious shit. Get ready, everybody.
Like satellite radio.
TikTok is cancer. Wow. But cancer grows very fast if not treated.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TPO, they're going to touch me.
I saw Von Helton in our little thing there.
Where's Von Helton?
Von Helton was in the little the video there, right?
Yeah,
Von's face. Yeah. I heard Von's mom passed away, so R.I.P. to Von Helton's mom.
Well,
that's
nicer than anything Von Helton ever did for her.
Yeah,
I think he's in trouble because of it, but
really?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not going to speculate.
I hope he's a sweet boy.
Let's check this out. Nick Fuentes on if he was a Pokemon.
If I was a Pokemon, I'd be a Nazi Chew.
I'd be a Nazi gay Chew. A gay Nazi Chew. And by the way, this is the thumbnail for everyone tonight. I'm very proud of it. So
it's a good thumbnail.
Yeah. And we also got Christine up there and everything. It's great. It's great. Here we go.
Character's unique ability is the endless monologue ability. Endless monologue allows you to speak extemporaneously for 120 minutes without stopping once. Endless.
As he stops?
He's using endless monologue.
That's my Pokemon ability.
Nick, use endless monologue. What if I was a Pokemon? Wouldn't that be cute?
What if you were?
Wouldn't that be cute?
I like the way he said that.
Like,
though.
seriously, Nick, I'll watch you on Cozy TV if you just come out of the closet and just be honest. You are gay. You're a gay Nazi. You know what? Also, shave the sides of your mustache off, like, and leave only the middle part. Do it.
Do the Shitler mustache where you rub a little smudge of poop on your upper lip.
That'd be kind of cute if I was a Pokemon.
That'd be kind of cute.
I choose you. Don't throw a Pokeball at me.
Throw your real balls at me.
Hey, do not throw a Pokeball at me. Do not throw an Ultra
Testicles only, buddy.
Ball at me. If you throw a fucking Ultra Ball at me, I'll
What Pokemon
kill
type
you.
would Nick Fuentes be?
I'm not averse at Pokemon types.
There's Shadow type. I don't know if he operates in the Shadow. There's Psychic type. I don't
he
think he's
operates
psychic.
in the closet. Is that the same as the Shadow?
I wonder what closet type Pokemon might be.
A closet type Pokemon. That's Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, maybe Shadow. 'Cause the
Throw a
closet's
big.
full of Shadow.
Did he say Magnum Ball?
Don't throw a Magnum ball at
Is
me.
that the same as like Magnum prophylactic condoms?
Maybe it's got to do with his Magnum TI fucking mustache.
Magnum TA.
Magnum.
No, I'm not killing anybody, but yeah. What if somebody threw a Pokeball at me and I was like, no. Use endless mod, and people were using me in battles.
See,
No.
Nick Fuentes can't be a Pokemon trainer.
I thought for a minute it was just him being a smarmy douchebag, but now a lot of his mannerisms, I'm like, yeah, this guy's gay. He is gay.
See, Nick Fuentes, if he was a Pokemon trainer, he would just blame all his problem on the Mews.
I don't know about the Mews either.
The
You're throwing references at me that I just don't
Mew
really know.
and Mewtwo? The Mewish?
Oh. I thought you meant the Muse, like the M-U-S-E.
No.
What would my ad lib be?
Bad joke.
Pikachu's like, Pika Pika. What would I say?
Suck a cock, suck a cock.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah.
That'd be funny, though. What if I was a Pokemon? That'd be kind of cute.
I'd be kind of. He's the second cute.
Kind of cute.
He's definitely a normal type Pokemon.
Be kind of cute. Carry me around in your backpack. What do you carry me?
Carry me around in your little backpack. Is it a Fire Raven backpack?
Instead of Mewtwo, it's the Mewq. He's asking the Mewq.
Around in your backpack and a Pokeball.
Really trying hard to make this one work.
Is he trying to do like, I liked being carried around in my dad's balls better than I liked being alive?
Companion, like a little companion, you know?
Swinging on daddy's balls.
Or I'd be like Pikachu. I'd just be kind of walking around next to you. What if I was like 2 feet tall?
What if I was like
if?
2 feet tall? That's 2 inches, Nick. If you're telling a girl you got a 2-foot penis and you're like this, she's going to think it's a little pig snout.
What does he mean, what if he was 2 feet tall?
I was like 1 foot tall, and I was just, but same proportions. I was just like walking
Very
next
bug
to
type
you.
Pokemon. Good call. I like that. Nick is a Magikarp. Magic crap.
As a Pokemon. Now that would be funny. Got to take me to the what's the hospital they have? The Pokemon hospital, Pokemon General.
He pretends like he doesn't know and then gives the answer
He knows,
effortlessly.
yeah. He knows.
He's like, what is it? What is it? I don't really know about that degenerate show Pokemon. Oh, exactly what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, you got it.
Magikarp would make sense for Nick and his kind because they're pretty much worthless on their own, but they get together and you get enough of them and they turn into a Gyarados.
Throw your Pokemon knowledge at me. Put him in a Pokemon category, box, what have you.
You'd be a lot cooler if you did. 420 fixed soul cheers. So yeah, a Magikarp is completely its only move is struggle. It's terrible.
So he's on a struggle.
Yeah, he's a worthless fish. They're one of the Pokemons that the people eat even because it's a fish type Pokemon. But if you get enough of them under the right circumstances, it can turn into a Gyarados.
There's
which is
Poke-annibalism?
It's Poke-annibalism. A lot of the Pokemon are edible. Yeah.
I can't watch this show.
What's the one?
It's disgusting.
There's a duck that comes with its own leek. It's a duck with leeks, and it's a dish in itself. It's named after I don't know what the damn duck's name is, Mr. Tootie Poops or something.
That's cute. That's a cute name, Mr. Tootie Poops. I like that.
Yeah, I do only know Pokemon Go. You have to have 400 Magikarp candy to make a Gyarados.
Mr. Tootie Poop Boopity Boops.
They call Pokemon General. He got damaged in battle. He was fighting a Mr. Mime, and he got damaged in battle, and I'm laying there. It's like a bandaged arm. Ugh. Yeah, that'd be good. Nah.
Looks like Nick's putting on some poundage, too. I know, whatever.
You think he's been eating good? His mom's been making dumplings for him?
Something.
That would be funny. Do not capture me and carry me around in your backpack. So I'm sick of that happening to me. I hate when that happens to me.
When you carry Nick around
I've been
in
in a
backpack?
Pokeball all week. I choose you. Nobody's ever said that to me because I'm an incel.
That was cute, Nick. And the funny part of it is he says, I choose you. And then as he's saying it, he thinks to himself, oh, yeah, the incel thing. Nobody's ever said that to me because I've been incel. He has this moment of epiphany in his eyes where he told a funny joke.
I think he's trying to make it sound like he's being sarcastic. Oh, I'm an incel at all because everyone says that about me.
He got so clever when he did it. He's so proud of himself.
Yeah. Well, he took a hard hit. He probably regrets doing that interview with Sydney Watson.
I choose you. Oh,
not as bad as Jack Murphy.
As a Pokemon.
Yeah, Jack Murphy kind of wiped away how bad he did worse.
What I 100% he did worse. Don't ever.
Yeah, don't go on someone else's show and be like, fuck you, for asking a stupid question. We can talk about that.
Throws me in a battle.
Sydney Watson had Nick Fuentes, then Kyle Rittenhouse, and then shortly after Jack Murphy.
Jack Murphy was the biggest beta out of those. Out of the three,
that's
and
a good
the other
run
two
of
are
guests.
young men.
They Kyle Rittenhouse was the least newsworthy guest. And it was Kyle Rittenhouse's first big, long interview.
Depends on what you mean. You mean internet bullshit.
Not internet. I mean as how much the internet talked about it. How it spread.
Right. That's what I mean
Nick
by internet bullshit. Kyle Rittenhouse was a bigger mainstream news guest for sure.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. So there's Nick's take on Pokemon. Here's Nick Fuentes streams himself getting banned from Getter 3 times.
What?
So there's Getter, which is
the new Twitter.
It's the positioning itself as the alt-right Twitter, which we've seen this before. What was the last one? Parler.
Yeah,
and then there was Gab. But they won't let Nick on. So Nick is blacklisted to a very large degree.
Here I am. I'm on the Getter website.
I think that Elijah guy from the Sydney Watson show, whatever that's called, the
whatever it is.
He's already banned off Getter too. I heard.
Really?
That's what I heard.
That guy seems. Well, I don't know much about him.
I could be wrong. He could just not know how to sign up.
I hope you made your account.
Does he have a white screen? Is he just?
We're about to do it. We're going to create an account. What do you think what should my username be? I don't really. I haven't decided yet on what my username should be. Give me some ideas. What should I call myself on
Big
Getter?
gay Pokemon.
It could be a green screen that he took the green out of.
Let me try Nick J. Fuentes. Because that was my handle on Twitter. Okay. Whoops. Okay, reserved. Oh, that's because I was verified on Twitter.
Yeah, they reserve
account.
you if you're a verified.
Well, I can't claim that I'm not.
But it's weird because his account doesn't exist anymore. That's weird that if you were verified on Twitter, but your shit got terminated.
Not on Twitter anymore.
I wonder if they have access to like Twitter's backend or something.
I don't know.
They would have that information.
They probably created some kind of bot. They don't need the back end to look at it at face value.
They probably would have had to have had that for a while then.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
because they were building that shit.
Okay. People are saying Brand Flakes and Raper and 6,000. Onion Groiper. Yeah, let's go Onion Groiper. Let's go Onion Groiper. Is that available? That's available. What? Who became Onion Groiper? Who became... Maybe because it has Groiper in it. I wonder if it's like... Is it just... Let me type in some random letters. Because maybe it...
Ruined? Interesting.
In some countries in Eastern Europe, onion is a slur against Russian people.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess like because they say they smell bad or
It's
something.
like they just banned Groiper from being a username. Let's see. Let's just change, just for the fun of it. Okay, no, you can make an account with Groiper in it. So someone's already Onion Groiper, so I can't do that. How about
I don't think that's what he's referencing. I'm just saying because
Bran Flakes?
I know
Groiper.
because I'm kind of in
long.
that. Yeah.
What's something funny? How about free speech? What if I call myself free?
This isn't him getting banned. This is him trying to make accounts with names that are banned or already taken.
Speech.
This is such a misleading video. Cozy TV is trash.
Yes.
What if they suspended free speech?
So everyone, I recommend liking the video if you actually like it. If you do nothing else, please like the video because the Groipers will come here and downvote it. And also keep an eye on the comments. If you're someone who likes to comment, if you like to argue with someone, the Groipers will be in the comment section to defend their buddy.
I can't believe they banned Nick Fuentes for just typing in Onion Groiper.
Free speech lover.
This is not funny. Why is he laughing?
That's cack. What? Who is
That's
coming
cack.
up with these names?
That's cack.
Who's coming up with these names? How is someone already free speech lover? How about free speech?
I'm
Free
speed 'em
speech.
up.
Damn it! That's too long. Free speech. Internet? Nah. Free speech tech. How about free speech dude? Free speech dude. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. Email. I made a Proton email just for this. I'm calling it Keck Groiper. That's my email.
Groiper.
Let's see,
I'm calling it Keck Groiper. I'm so interesting and funny.
ProtonMail.com.
I use the same 4 words.
Do you think he watched Jeff Holiday videos back in the day when he was in high school?
I know for a fact he was a Kekistani man.
Password. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you my password.
I'm not going to tell you my password. Good idea, Nick. Wow.
Birth year, 1776.
No one is
That's
that
close
old.
enough.
You shouldn't be able to put that. There's
Yeah.
literally, you should not be able to put like more than 125 years.
What happens when my great grandfather wants to get a getter?
He's fucked.
Complete this CAPTCHA challenge. They sent me an email. 882-408. What? Did they already ban me?
Yep.
That's the right code.
How do you get
No
banned?
way.
already?
Did they already ban me? How about this? Free. What the fuck was my name? Free speech. Oops.
It was free speech,
Free
dude.
speech. Free speech, bro. Let me do
Oh,
it.
there
That's
he's
one more account.
hacking now. He's a hacker. He's hacking the Gibson.
They're stream sniping me here. Can I use the same? Can I reuse that email? catgroiber@protonmail.com.
Don't pick that booger, Nick. Suck that shit up into your brain,
Pick
bitch.
that booger, Nick.
Password.
Come on, Nick. Dig in that booger candy zone.
Birth year.
Guys,
maybe it's because I did
quitting the
1776.
internet. I'm gonna become a full-time altar boy because they have the best fringe benefits. If you know what I'm saying.
Fridge benefits?
Here.
Well,
1976, baby. Free speech lover.
if you're a priest, just put it out there now.
Okay, now people are emailing me.
Judas
Stop
Priest.
emailing me. I'm trying to do something. Okay, 318-328. 318. Let's go! Okay, it was the year. Let's go. Who should I follow? I'm here on Getter. I'm having a great time. Let's follow Joe Rogan, of course. The Blake.
Joe Rogan would never have anything to do
Because we
with
support
you.
Elijah. Let's see. InfoWars, yes. Jack Posobiec, favorite intelligence agent. No. How about Jason Miller? How about I just follow Jason Miller and no one else? I like InfoWars, but I want to send a message. You know, it's like.
What would happen if Nick Fuentes
I was like
went
Edward
on Joe
Snowden.
Rogan?
He would never. Joe Rogan would not have Nick Fuentes on his show.
And the NSA
It'd be
on
such
Twitter.
a
Yeah,
horrible
see that.
conversation.
Okay, free speech, bro, has arrived. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to
ban
mess
again
around
here?
with any of that. Let's see. Groiper!
He
Let's
has
get a
32
Groiper chant going
followers
on
already.
Getter.
Is that his viewers watching?
Yeah, probably.
Oops, there was an error submitting your post.
The sad thing is that Nick does have a large audience, but when people come out here and tout Nick's audience as a reason why we're wrong and he's right, I don't give a fuck. Because they're all fucking dumb. They're all dumb followers. Most of them are kids.
I just know in a couple years his fans are going to be our fans.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I support them in their journey.
You
to
support
becoming our
Groipers?
fans.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
on the
100%.
record?
Groipers, all that.
You support
Gross.
Groipers?
Yeah. A little cash grab.
How about Gloiper? That's more fitting, I guess.
Gloiper?
Gloiper.
Gloiper. Hey, let's go. The free speech bro has arrived. How do I quote post this? Hello.
This is the official account of Nicholas J. Fuentes.
I would fight Nick Fuentes, someone who's 18 years younger than me, and I have like bad old man injuries. I would step into the ring with Nick Fuentes.
When I was like 25, I would have fought somebody that was 18 years younger than me. I wouldn't care. Like that lady that was doing VR.
That was an 18 years younger. When you were 25, someone who's 18 years younger than you is like a baby.
7, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like that
what?
lady with the VR earlier.
That kid wasn't 7. That kid was like 13 or something.
She was probably 18 years older than him.
No, I don't think so.
Boom. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Guys, I think we're going to get 150K today, if not more. Gab is still bigger. I don't know what they're bragging about. There's like tens of millions of people on Gab. Hey, look at this. See, the Gloipers showed up. The Gloipers are showing up for your boy.
The Gloipers are showing up for your
Let's
boy.
say what's up to
boy.
Alan Schroyer. How do I reply?
For your garçon, as they say.
Hey, Owen, this is the real Nick Fuentes. I am live on cozy.tv/Nick.
Hey, Owen.
My
Official
mutant
Getter
fingers can
account
type
was
extra fast
permanently
right now to send
suspended
this
for
message
no
you
reason
from
at
planet
all.
Earth.
This site sucks, and it's run by a Chinese billionaire
Chinese Jewish billionaire.
named Miles
Space.
Guo. America first?
Oh no! No wonder why he's getting banned.
Ha!
Miles Guo?
Yeah, right.
A Guoper?
More like,
Did he type while he was saying
He did. This guy is special. He's
more like,
free.
more like America worst. More like America last.
More like
Yeah,
America
about
last. Ha, got him.
Boom. Boom. Like and retweet. Like and repost. Like and reget. Reget that one. Good evening. Hello. Wow. This is the new account for Nicholas J. Fuentes. I am
he
live on
types
America
as
First
he thinks.
right now. Join me. Watch
He
the
doesn't
stream
think before
live
he does anything. He just goes off
at
the cuff.
cozy.tv/Nick. Did it generate a preview or no? Yeah, let's see. Let's see, Jason Miller. Did I ratio him yet? No, not yet. Come on, let's get the likes up. Let's get the like.
By the way, I have infiltrated some of these Groiper strongholds.
Oh?
Strongholds. And what I find now, where they used to share our shit and get everyone all mad to come here and comment and dislike, now they're like, ignore them. They don't know what's going on. Stop giving them attention.
Guys.
All of a sudden, what, Papa?
We want them back.
What's up? Let's ratio this bitch. Let's ratio this nebbish goof. Look at this goof. Yeah, real cool, dude.
Nebbish? What's nebbish mean?
My name's spelled backwards.
Yeah, I know. Why are they saying that he's a backwards Ben?
He's a backwards me.
No, not at all. We're in beta testing. Yeah, right. Beta platform, more like.
Beta testing meaning they're testing you.
Gloiper, Israel first, am I right? Okay. Can we, let's keep it up. We're not helping ourselves with that.
Testing here
Groiper,
at the
Georgia
Gloiper
Groiper,
Nation.
Chakra Disruptor, Silent Ouija, let's go. Big Booty Groiper, yo, hit me up after the show. Kidding. Globalist Killer, that's a little on the nose. Raper Groiper, okay, all right, pump the brakes. And then, of course, the classic Free Speech Bro. Hey, Owen, this is the real Nick Fuentes, live on Cozy. Let's see, what else should I post? How about this? This platform is owned by Chinese billionaires.
He was simping for China recently. He was like, oh, yeah, I like China. They do, like, everything right. And now he's like, oh, no, they won't let me on. It's Chinese. It's like, I thought you liked China and how they... Oh, it's because they're not Catholic. That's the thing. That's what he'll say. Here's the thing, though. If there was an actual, like, Catholic government, which there already has been... hundreds of years ago, we tried it. It was awful. Nick Fuentes would Nick Fuentes would probably start his own religion at that point.
It's other than Catholicism?
Yeah, well, he's done it with every movement he's been a member of. He like joined it and they didn't meet his expectations, so he left it and started a new movement. That's just his
Miles
nature.
Guo, who is basically a member of the Communist Chinese Party.
Yeah, okay.
Which he derides. Bannon, should I talk about Bannon? Yeah, why not? Bannon, well, no, specifically about Getter. Jack, well, yeah, I'll post this one, and then we'll just keep...
By the way, China, the Communist Chinese Party does not allow free speech platforms of any kind.
This guy got kicked out of China, is that it? The guy who owns this? Someone...
Probably.
I'm going. We'll just keep him coming.
Which means he's not in favor of the party.
Jack Posobiec got his start working in the Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai, China. Then he worked in naval intelligence. Look it up. It's literally all
Look it
real.
up. Look it up. It's all
Boom.
real.
Now let's see. How about Gavin Wax? What's the deal?
All right, I'm going to move on to something else with Nick.
Classic American man that rules the house. You know? And the kids are like, yes, sir. You know? Classic American man. The real sort of...
Is that who you want to get fucked by? Is that why you're talking about this?
He likes it. He's a sweet boy. All he wants is to...
Get fucked by the classic
to be
American
a Pokemon
man.
and have somebody's Magnum balls catch him.
You know, the backbone of the community, the backbone of the family.
No backbone.
Classic American man. He comes home.
He like gets naked, and then I'm laying there with my mouth open, and he jerks off into it. Yes! Yes!
I think that's a lot of people's idea of a good night.
Spexo said he could do that for me, but I don't think he can because he has a dirty-ass beard. I don't like it.
He's eating like a king. What did you make for that classic American man tonight? Dinner better be hot and ready and on the table, and that classic American man walks through the door
This
with
is
that
weird. This
Look
is like
how
a
baggy his shirt is on him, too. What a little twink ass. And I hate how his fingers are bending backwards right now.
China, Frank.
China!
Cheers, Frank. Thank you again. Wow. China. Nick, I think, got that shirt for his communion, and they thought he would grow into it, and he never did. And so he just wears it forever. Dude, that's Frank's second big bow tonight. Thank you, Frank.
Impeccable mustache. It better be ready for him, and it better be delicious because he works hard for his money.
That delicious dessert mustache.
It almost sounds like he wants to be the trad wife.
Yes,
being like that impeccable mustache. I better have his meal
no,
ready
he
for him.
100% is. He's
Because
fantasizing.
I gotta make the meal. He better enjoy it. I gotta put the kids to bed, and then he's gonna rail the fuck out of me after the kids go to bed.
Nick's idea. He's describing the Ubermensch because he wants to be like the little Sally Homemaker. He wants to wear his damn apron, make a big pot roast, get bent over the hot stove top for a stuffing. He's into that. He likes
So Nick Fuentes, people watching this right now, you know these hands are dysgenic, right? I mean, like...
His hands look like they were broken in a
sliding
door.
It looks like a fucking train ran over his hands.
Okay, he works hard for his people. So, yeah, and that classic American man is not getting mommied, okay? He's not getting mommied. He's not getting bossed around. He's not ball and chained. He's not asking his wife if he could buy stuff. Now, he's taking care of the whole family, and they respect him for it.
They respect
that classic American man.
They take the load.
They're loving him.
They take the load.
I think these guys, like, they fantasize about a woman that fantasizes like the classic American man. And the fantasy isn't about a woman that is like subservient and giving to her man. Like, the fantasy is actually being a man worth like, having that subservience, having that dedication from a woman to. And none of these guys are that guy.
Yeah.
They're fantasizing about being that guy, and they'll never will be.
They never
They're
will.
weak.
Loving him, and they're loving him. Where did he go? We need him. We need this man back.
Be the man, you little puss.
Where is he? Get him back here.
You're not it. You know where he is? He's out living a good-ass life away from you weirdos. You're rejects. You're the island of misfit boys.
It doesn't, like, it's the Marlboro man dying of cancer, riding the horse, smoking a cigarette. It's like the old gristled factory worker at Ford factory plant, like pumping out parts for cars.
Where is that classic American man? Where is he gone?
He's living. He doesn't need to be your hero anymore. He's stepped down being the hero for little twerps, and he's out there working, living, and keeping his family fed. He doesn't care about
most classic American men that he's talking about, in all honesty, would never... Most of them went to war and fought against Hitler and would not agree with his message whatsoever. Like, I could give you several of the older generation of my family, like my father's father and his brothers and everything, all classic American men, all went to war in Japan or Europe. None of them promoted his idea of what this country should be whatsoever. So
now all we have are these bossy women, these bossy pants. What did they get so damn bossy?
These bossy women.
And then we have...
Yeah, because you were raised by a fucking moron who just is like, yeah, I'm racist just like you, son.
No, it's obvious.
All right.
It's obvious why these women got bossy, because there weren't enough actual men. This is what they have to choose from. These do-nothing crybabies. These guys who sat on the only war they went to was Gamergate. You're not action-packed, Papa. You're weak. You are like you get together and you cry. And you take the war out of war cry. You just cry. It's not. You're not impressive. You're not
whining
specimen.
about the disappearance of a type of person that would be objectively opposed to him. The only maybe element that he can call into it is racism And I think the racism just came from a lack of integration. People were more racist back in the day. And a lot of that had to do with segregation. But none of them would agree with your fascist ideology. Like, they all went to war to deal with that. Like, no one would agree with that.
Have all these boyfriends. We have all these boyfriends and mommies and bossy pants women. What happened to this classic American man? Well, he's back. He's doing this show right now.
Oh my God!
No, you're not. You're a fucking fool, dude.
What a cute segue. What happened to this classic American man? Oh, by the way,
you're not half of any man that. I mean, like, you're such a fucking pussy, dude. It's unbelievable. God.
It's the little boy in the communion suit with the chocolate milk mustache. That's the classic American man.
He's sitting here. I'm him.
No.
And he's back. I'm back.
I'm back, guys. Look, I'm LARPing. I'm LARPing a real boy.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you're Pinocchio. That's your story.
Little wooden boy.
You're the little wooden boy. You wish upon a star to be real, and now you have a whole bunch of little marionette donkey face ne'er-do-wells hoisting you up on your shoulder, but you're a little more Geppetto. You're a Geppetto file.
Minus the J. I guarantee you, in that video we watched earlier where the 12-year-old boy got decked in the face by his mom, Nick would have folded.
You think Nick would have crumpled?
He would have crumpled.
He'd have been on the ground
that was a solid blow.
He'd have been wrapped up on the ground like a wonton.
Oh my God. That kid was like, ow.
He'd have been donezo. He'd have been a burrito on the ground, just all wrapped up, all folded.
Yes.
Poor Nick.
The classic American is back. Daddy's home. And all the boyfriends are scurrying away. And all the girls, all these bossy pants girls are crying because their reign is coming to an end.
You're just not attracted to girls.
Maybe this is comedy. Like, is he like just trying to make his little audience laugh? Is it a bunch of 9-year-old kids laughing at this?
I've seen people in our comments that are like, "Oh, I'm 15." Like the pro groypers. A lot of them are very young, which is interesting. Like, it makes sense because he's young. Nick is young. So, but Nick is gonna ride this into the ground.
Now,
Cobra does know how to be a real man more than Nick Fuentes.
I agree. I like Cobra way better than Nick.
Cobra actually builds things with his hands. He's a known sex haver, even if he's going through a dry spell.
His dad builds that.
Learning
shit.
some recipes because
a lot of ones.
This American man is hungry and he wants dinner now.
Cope's will go and make his own dinner. That's what American man does.
Right now.
Right now. I love when my mommy makes me dumplings.
We're going to move on.
Nick, come on, buddy.
I'm an American man because when I get home, my mom makes me a pot roast.
We can move on. Oh, yeah. But it's true.
I see Nick folding in one crack.
Nick Fuentes.
If I hit Nick square in the jaw once, he'd be folded.
Nick Fuentes says it's true. I'm the American man. Who's making you dinner other than your mom? Is it your mom? Are you? Because
there's no woman.
Didn't there earlier?
Maybe a dude.
Didn't he earlier say that he's not a mama's boy or something in the same diatribe, or was that the other video? He was just talking. He was just talking about not being a mama's boy to stand on your own 2 feet. And he's legit a mama's boy.
Mom makes the best dinners, homemade.
So now we're going to move into...
he's no John Wayne. He's no Little Wayne. He's not even Wayne from Wonder Years.
He's not even Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, he's not. No way.
Tonight, we're doing the post show for all patrons and members of this channel. Either you're a patron $10 or above, or you can click the join link down below to see tonight's post show. We're going to talk more about Nick tonight, especially his views on Ben Shapiro. So if you don't want to miss that, sign up down below, and it'll create a little notification, and we'll call you out during the show tonight. Here's the counterculture ma'am.
Ma'am.
It's time now for Reclaiming America with our counterculture mom, Tina Griffin. Tina, it's good to see you.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Hello.
Dr. Duke.
There's
Hello,
your
bald
bossy
guy.
pants.
Hello, bald guy who's not gay at all.
There's your bossy pants right here. Why do you think the women are bossy pants? They have to stand up for all these effeminate males that are charting on the alt-right.
Do this.
Never thought I'd see you on a background of a pillow of condoms, but that's to talk about our story today. We have Vermont, known only for Bernie Sanders' guy.
Would you throw counterculture mom the dick just to like convert her? If
Not
it was
even
like,
to convert her.
No?
No, I would just slide one in her for good measure. I'd be like, look, bitch, you're getting whatever I have.
God help us.
Because I itch down there.
It's transmitted.
Is now
Yeah,
going
I
to
itch
give
down there.
condoms
It's
to
icky.
middle schoolers.
Dr. Duke, Vermont has become the first state in the nation to make condoms available to middle school children. The Vermont Agency of Education declared a statute in which
I'm the counterculture mom. I want middle schoolers to get pregnant.
Yeah.
And not have abortions and give birth to kids that are only like 12 years younger than them.
Can we
Good
give kids a
job.
vaccine that makes them
That's
sterile?
great.
7th to 12th graders there will have access to free condoms provided by Planned Parenthood. They have nothing to do with preparing you to be a parent. That's absolutely deceptive. Of New England.
They're preparing you not to be a parent by giving you condoms and
So
showing
let's
you how to
look-
birth
And
control.
other things.
Or the standards.
The
we
best
don't
way to plan to be a parent is to avoid being a parent until you're ready.
This whole idea that Planned Parenthood is only condoms and abortions is weird because they provide medical services to people who don't have health insurance to all sorts of.
But even if it was only condoms and birth control, good. I don't care. Like
It's so much more than that.
But
though.
even if it was only that, give them money. Fund
There's
them.
like, women who have issues with their periods where their periods are very painful for them. They provide them with medication for that. All sorts of things.
think you can make good decisions. So have fun. Here's some condoms. You know what happens as a result? The kids become pregnant because a wide variety of reasons. They don't wear the condom properly. They don't remember to wear it every single time.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you don't remember to wear it, then whatever. You can't blame the condom.
You know what I
right?
hate about condoms is when I forget to put one on and I make a baby.
And believe it or not, Dr. Duke, this will
That's
floor
a
everybody. This is
stupid.
actual.
Some kids even forget to wear it every single time. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, that means it's effective, and they like arguing the that it's not there, so it's not effective is saying basically that you're arguing for it.
Look, we want to take condoms away from kids, but why even give it to them? They forget to wear them.
It's like seatbelts.
What a stupid point.
20 years ago when I lived in LA, I ran for Miss America, and I.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ran for Miss America.
I believe that. I want to find some of her old model.
Oh, my
pics.
God.
I was told by.
I mean, maybe she was hot. Like, who knows? Let's see what she looked like.
She went into a Miss America pageant in L.A. She didn't even say in California. She didn't make it to the state champion. She went to a local L.A. one.
But she's a she's a Minnesota man.
By several different people in Southern California that Planned Parenthood was poking holes in condoms and giving it to children back then, 20 years ago, at movie theaters, saying, if you're going to have sex, use this and protect yourself, knowing full well.
Hold on, though.
I don't believe this at
why
all.
would you just because the only thing more effective than poking holes in condoms is not giving them away. Because even condoms with holes poked in them are more effective than not using them. So, like, I don't know. Go ahead.
Were they plugging holes in the condoms? Was Planned Parenthood giving out hole-filled condoms so these kids would get pregnant so they can make more abortion money? Is that what she's suggesting?
I think so.
They were just tricking them into using holes in their condoms so they could make more baby abortions. They just like aborting children over there at Planned Parenthood.
They poked hole condom. People were going to become pregnant and they'd rake in millions of dollars. This is absolute ridiculous. It angers me major.
First of all, you still have to pay for an abortion. They're not free.
They should be.
None of this surprises me, but I do have a technical question.
I'm just saying they're conspiracy
At seventh
theories.
grade.
True.
I mean, do they make condoms that small? I mean,
what?
Was your dick just so small? Hold on. And how do you know the size of middle schoolers' dicks, too, by the way?
Yeah.
Wait a second. 7th grade? Didn't you have tiny little peeper?
I saw a 7th grade dick.
Didn't you have a baby peeper? Didn't you have a Hershey kiss on the tip of your fupa when you
Puberty.
were in 7th grade?
Is he not been completed, or it's just being started? So, do they make condoms for children, size children?
That's such a wrong question to ask. You're an idiot,
Let me ask
dude.
you, counterculture mom. Let's talk more about children's wee-wees.
Yeah,
What's going
please.
on?
Please.
How do they make this function?
Tell me, actually.
Yeah, you know
are they
what? That is a
bite-sized?
very good question. My other question.
Well, maybe the answer is everyone matures at a different time. And there's probably about a 4-year period. I remember being a junior in high school and there being other junior in high school kids they still looked like they were little kids when I was like pretty much a man at
My
that
favorite
point.
thing was when like girls have their growth spurts. So like a girl that had
It
already
is
hit
earlier.
pubes,
There-
she was like 5'5", and she's dating like a 4'11" boy that hadn't had his growth spurt yet.
That would happen in middle school because girls do reach
Yeah, it was so
maturity.
weird though, because
Yeah.
like this little kid, he looks like I don't know, Haley Joel Osment and Forrest Gump. He's like, my name's Forrest too, and there's like this not mature, but like at my time,
on her way.
yeah, at my time, like I'm like looking at it because I was in middle school too, and I'm like, this girl is like basically Amazon, and this kid's a freaking fetus.
Yes,
it was
I
weird.
remember that.
It was weird.
Yep. Yeah, I
And he
remember.
still probably had
I
a-
was in the 7th grade, and I had a girlfriend that was 2 years older than me, so she was in high school, and she was like almost like a foot taller than me at one point.
Would be what is in the latex of the condoms. Now, I got in trouble 20 years ago for exposing the fact that they were cancer-causing agents in condoms.
Oh, you think?
And I shared that with a school assembly in Bozeman, Montana 20 years ago.
Why'd you get in
And I
trouble
found
for it?
out,
Because
and
you
I
were
knew the
wrong?
information. There was cancer-causing agents in the
Because you were
condoms.
spreading
About
misinformation?
6 weeks after that point, I was getting flooded with people saying, look what they're blowing open in the news. Cancer-causing agents in latex of condoms.
your
There's a lot
condom
of
give you
things that I'm
cancer?
very worried about here. Also, what about the regret,
And the
guilt,
gloves
shame,
too, not just
suicide,
condoms?
bullying that happens as a result of people engaging in sex too early? They can't wrap their mind around it, and it causes major depression in these kids. And I've heard this from the kids who are sexually active for 20 years doing school assemblies.
Well, handing condoms to kids as young as 7th grade is like giving car keys to a drunk driver. You are
No, hold on. In that age, that's when they're all like horny and ready to conceive. That's why that is the most important age group. Because we don't want that young age group who are still physically able to reproduce. That we if anything, that's where it should all be focused.
My mom texted me.
Hi,
Earlier,
Mom.
we were talking about the word nebbish. Nick used the word nebbish. That's Yiddish.
Is it?
Nick was using Yiddish.
There's a lot of times where, like, I'll use a Yiddish word and not realize it was.
Nebbish means like poor, like poor character, like
okay.
nothing.
Telling those kids are, here is my permission. I'm giving you the keys. I trust you to do whatever you want to do. You're going to do it. This is an incitement, is what this is.
This is an incitement. Okay, sure, you big tub of lard, Uncle Fester Amish dork. If you give kids condoms, you know what it does. You know what it does. It usually makes them blow it up at parties and pass them around like little volleyballs because most kids aren't banging. But if they are banging, they should have a whole bag of condoms. What's the point of not giving kids condoms?
If you don't want middle schoolers to reproduce because they're physically able to, you should encourage them. Because that's the point when they're like, I remember being in the 7th and 8th and 9th grade. I was like bursting at the seams, basically.
No, here's what they should do for sex ed if you don't want kids to reproduce. You should be like, look, kids, you're like 14, 15, you're teenagers. You're going to suck at sex. It's not worth having right now. You're too young and dumb. It's going to be a waste of your time. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to like it.
None of that would have worked on me.
Yeah, you're going to actually suck at it.
None of that would have worked on me.
And before you think about banging someone older than you, the only person older than you that will bang you is also a loser and a creeper, and it's going to be bad sex too. Wait until you're older so you know more about sex so you can have better sex.
No.
100%. It works.
Okay.
What do you mean lying doesn't help? It's not lying. Kids suck at doing. You're dumb.
Shut up.
You're
dude.
dumb.
This is dumb.
It's true. It's true.
No,
That'll
it's
keep
not.
kids from doing it. Like,
It's
I don't
not.
want to have sex. Yeah,
Okay.
I suck at sex.
I want to go say this.
The kids would be like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't even be doing sex. I don't know what I'm doing. I suck at it. And be like, just wait till you're 25, and then you'll know all the cool moves. That's what you got to tell kids.
Okay, buddy. Thanks for that.
I just saved
cool
the kids.
thing that we all did.
You're welcome. I saved the kids.
All right.
I saved the kids.
I'm glad your funny joke was so funny.
I'm proud of myself. You know
You
what?
always are. You
Anybody
couldn't be
who's
otherwise.
saying that like that was dumb.
It is dumb.
You need to realize something. You guys are probably
You need to
still
realize something. I'm probably
you're probably
first. I
still
think I'm
having
pointing
horrible,
out a
terrible
water
sex
star.
as adults because you started having it as a kid and you've been having horrible, terrible sex your whole life and you don't know no better because you started too young. You should have waited until you were 25.
Okay. All right.
All you gotta do is wait till you're 25, and then you'll start having great sex for the rest of your life.
I have these shows planned out until Billy ruins them.
Well, it's
Anyway,
it's time now
I
for
make
reclaiming.
the shows worthwhile.
Okay.
You put the road down, and then I turn the road into a dumpster fire.
You see the Rolling Stone magazine list of greatest guitar players. They list Joan Jett, but not Tommy Shaw.
Okay. Who's Tommy Shaw?
Tommy Shaw was the guitar player from Styx, and he was in a band with Ted, and he is an amazing guitar player, and I would agree he is a better guitar player than Joan Jett. And these lists are dumb. So I actually agree with Ted Nugent on this, but Ted Nugent's an asshole, and he's going to put this out there. Like, these lists don't really mean a lot. You should ignore them and give them less credit than what they are, because they're going to be like, oh, we like this person, and they're a guitar player, so they're one of the greatest guitar players. Ted Nugent is an amazing guitar player. He really is. He's really good at what he does, whether you like his music or not. And Tommy Shaw is a buddy of Ted Nugent. They were in a band together. That's how Ted Nugent regained relevance in the early 90s. It was like, remember hair rock? Remember hair metal? Ted Nugent was in a hair metal band with the guy from Styx, Tommy Shaw, if you know Styx.
I know
Come
Styx.
Sail Away. Yeah, and they had like a super group, and they were really popular. So he's mad that Joan Jett. Yeah, and I agree. Tommy Shaw is a better guitar player than Joan Jett.
But here's the thing: Joan Jett is a bigger name than Tommy Shaw. Name, yeah, because Tommy Shaw, you don't know even know.
On who you ask.
Then you say, well, I mean, it's if you ask the majority public, you hear Tommy Shaw. Less people are going to know Tommy Shaw than you're going to hear if you say Styx. And even
But
with
who's
Styx
a
and Joan
better
Jett,
guitar player? Like
none of that matters.
Can we be like, so could we be like, Kylie Jenner, who's the better guitar player? More people know Kylie Jenner.
I mean, the
than-
list itself is subjective. It doesn't really matter. It's a little.
I know you're running from this, but
Running from
one,
what?
One is an actual.
Kylie Jenner is a better guitarist than Tommy Shaw. I'll give you that. I have to go pee real quick. And
Okay, thank
it's
you.
not a pee boner. I'll be right back.
Thank you for proving my point. Have a good pee.
They list Dave Matthews, which great guy. Folk music. If you like folk music, love Dave Matthews. His drummer. What's his drummer's name? Crunch Boy, Crunch Dog, Slam Master, whatever his name is. Bodega. Anyhow, great folk music. But how do you list the top 100 guitar players and not list Derek St. Holmes?
I don't know who that is.
How do you do that? You do that by lying. Same way you get Grandmaster Flash in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You do that by lying. You have to be a liar. You have to have shit for brains, and you have to be a soulless prick. To put Joan Jett, love Joan. Some of my greatest memories include lesbians. I love the lesbians. It's
What kind of memories are you talking about, you fucking lunatic? What does that mean? What is that? That's a fucking weird. You know what he means too, and it's wrong. Like what?
It's a cocktail of wonderment. Love Joan Jett. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Great rock and roller. But as a top 100 guitar players, but you don't list Ricky Medlock or Dave Amato, really? Or Dick Wagner? Dick Wagner and the Frost in Detroit, or Mark Farner?
I mean, no one's gonna know all the obscure Like I was like, oh, Tommy Shaw, yeah, I know that guy. But you're like, oh, I'm gonna name all these other obscure Detroit motherfuckers.
Mark Farner from Grand Funk Railroad. Joan Jett is on the list, but not Mark Farner. Grandmaster Flash is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but not Grand Funk Railroad. Oh, by the way, if Grandmaster Flash is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Joan Jett is on the list of the top 100 guitar players, then I'm Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy.
Did you hear that last part?
What was that? Boy toy?
No. let me play for you.
Subjectivity. What's that? Objectivity. Not quite yet. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Stop.
Fame, but not Grand Funk Railroad. Oh, by the way, if Grandmaster Flash is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Joan Jett is on the list of the top 100 guitar players, then I'm Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy.
So
he's getting.
I'm Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy. Of course, you would think that. We just got a correction dono from Chip X saying that Counterculture Mom is full of shit, and that DailyMail.com article that she that she posted says that chemical found in everything from pacifiers to condoms may cause cancer, but it's in all sorts of rubber. It's in rubber gloves, playground surfaces, medical catheters, and car tires, and it's not it's not like just condoms, and it's a small amount, I guess.
This is something else I'd like to mention. These deep underground military bases, okay, they are essentially a breakaway civilization because they have used billions upon billions of dollars to technologically grow without the knowledge of the public. And so for every year that human civilization progresses up on the surface, the military-industrial complex, these deep underground bases, they have progressed in many cases like 5 to 10 years, sometimes.
So this mentally ill guy is doing all of these interviews.
Well, yeah, mentally ill people want to hear what he has to say.
In his next 4 years in jail, which is what he's doing.
10 to 20 years, as far as technology is concerned. Okay, and if you realize that they've been doing this ever since like the 50s, then where they are at technologically right now is like several hundred years ahead of where we are technologically right now. And when the truth about these patents ends up surfacing to our civilization up here, we're going to see a whole new world, okay?
A whole new
far beyond most people's imagining.
So here's the.
Oh shit! That's all there was.
Moment.
All right.
Meet the Pope. Pope Francis comes.
Right.
There's a translator there.
Right.
And he says, "Oh, Mr. Trump, this is very nice." And then he says, "You know, I want to tell him something." The translator says to you, "The Pope believes that capitalism can be a real avenue to greed. It can be really toxic and corrupt." And he's shaking his finger at you when he says it. What do you say in response to the Pope?
I'd say ISIS wants to get you. You know that
ISIS wants to get you, Pope.
I like that.
ISIS is coming for the Vatican.
Yeah, all those condom reports with cancer, it says may, might, probably type of thing. There was no confirmation that it would lead to cancer. It's just possible connections.
Everyone, we're about to read the Streamlabs. Get your Streamlabs in so you, the people, are ready for Billy to read your Streamlabs. Also, Patreon, sign up to get the Mother Load. The Mother Load is the most amazing thing ever. You'll get an exclusive DP t-shirt, name in the opening and ending credits, 1 month of DP On Demand included starting halfway through this month, a classic DP podcast movie review, a new DP cast movie review, all DP post shows, 2 monthly private shows, an exclusive Discord fan chat on the stream, which are seen below here. What we got?
In the Pleberino, my guy said Antifa did far worse than what MAGA people did. And I mean, I don't know. Every time Antifa went on federal property, they got hemmed up pretty quick, if I remember correctly.
Here's our boy V in the chat. V, you're welcome back anytime, buddy.
Hey.
V Infuso, you had me at
Happy
DP.
New Year, V.
Happy New Year, buddy. Come back.
Baby, come back. And then, so the little steamy streamies, V Infuso, again, thank you. We have Chip X giving us that link to that condom article that does not give any more reference to condoms give you cancer than possibly maybe shit like that. I'm Metal Monkey, bringing up subjectivity, objectivity, what? Fixed Soul. In breaking news, Justin Emo Howling Wolf has a live stream scheduled for tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
You doubt it's gonna be a hooah.
Isolation Agorist says, I'd rather take How to Be a Real Man tips from Cobra Tate.
I don't know who that is.
Is that KingCobra? Is that his new name, Cobra Tate? I'm Metal Monkey. This guy looks like Dick Jones from RoboCop with impossibly long arms. I don't know that would happen. Frank Atomical gives us a big love 2 times over. Fixed Soul said, you'd be a lot cooler if you did, and got us to 420 earlier, but we're already up to 67%, 536.66. It's a big deal right there. It's the goose with the gander. And then Isolation Agrist with this, hey, sweet boys, Getter is cringe. They don't block free speech. They just don't want Nick and his third-tier fanboys. Getter has like 10 parody Vosh profiles.
Let's do it, V.
Still there. Ooh, woo, ooh, woo. And that catches us up so far for the night. All your contributions to the night get us to our goal. We are over 2/3 of the way there. Anything y'all want to give us tonight will get us to another free bonus show. I say free, but like you already paid for it, right? But another bonus show.
We're so close.
It's free with the speech. Another free speech bonus show for all my groypers next Saturday. And if you don't hit the goal, then it's going to be weird because we're going to have episode 998 with everybody in.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting everyone in. Let's do oddities.
Disappeared. Please disappear.
Here's KingCobra's fart compilation.
That was not a fart, dude.
That was a fart.
No, that was
a shart.
That was an explosion.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Fucking Asperger's. I'm surprised no one's done a fart compilation of all of Cobra's nastiest farts. King Cobra JFS fart compilation. And just like take a video of me farting, every fart that I've ever made in a video, and just like put it together in one giant montage. That would be some shit.
That would sound like a robot turning on.
While we're on that subject.
Oh my God. Dude, that chair is toxic right now.
There's so many different. Oh, was that
he
new
does
TV?
have a TV over. I thought that looked like a TV stand. So he doesn't realize he could take a laptop and plug it into that TV and have that as his.
They're all going poot, 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 poot. So I'm like, I got your poots right here.
He shit his pants during a couple of these.
There's not a real regularity in these farts yet. He's had so many different levels of fart noise.
I'm sorry, dude.
Those are the Poots. No, not into your pasta. No crapping yourself into your Svengali testicle pasta. The farting with the food is so gross.
Why though? Because the food is in worse environments otherwise, even if he didn't fart on it.
It's the food. Like his food is passable to me when it's just the food, but you throw
Could
a
I
fart
cook you
into
a
it.
Wagyu steak and then fart on it before?
I'd rather eat a steak, a Wagyu steak, with your fart. It's not just. It's
You
not
would
just
rather
as
with my fart than his.
Of
Because you know my
course.
fart is cleaner.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's cleaner. Like you and I spend a lot of times recirculating
this
air,
room?
anyways.
Yeah.
Like if you farted, honestly, I'd be like, yeah.
You fart a lot in here.
I guarantee you
fart
could
way more than me.
could do a wet fart right onto the steak and
Dude,
probably have
you
less
will
particles.
take a shit in this bathroom that's like the studio bathroom, and I won't go down there for 3 days. We'll have like 3
you shouldn't.
days of
You
like
shouldn't.
no contact.
Yeah.
I'll go in there. It smells like you took a shit like that minute.
It's because I have this thing where
No,
I
it's 'cause
get
you're
uncomfortable around pretty boys. I get uncomfortable around pretty boys, and it makes my stomach turn.
Okay.
A sprinkle of.
No!
God. What the fuck?
What was that?
He
The
was.
poot, poot, poot.
He was.
Why is his asshole so verklempt?
I don't know.
Hold on.
He shit himself at least once.
My guy says, "How did he find a woman who consented?" Oh my God, women put up with the grossest stuff. Sometimes they prefer gross shit.
Everyone's like, I would date Stephanie, and I'm like, dude, how desperate are you guys?
I mean, whatever. She's a girl. She's a woman. She's a human being. That's
She's
reason
okay.
enough. That's reason enough to date somebody if you're
After
looking
she
to
had
date
some Cobra dick,
If you're
I
looking to
wouldn't-
date, no, I would totally
I
bang
know
somebody
you
after they
would.
bang Cobes. I
know
care.
you would, not me. She could be like a literal 10, and I'd have to think really hard. Nah, I'd probably be okay with the literal 10.
Christ.
Oh, that's a shit, right? Is that a shit? Does that sound like a shit?
I mean, it sounds like a shit.
That's better. Oh, I farted. Excuse me. Whoa.
Look at how much younger he looks. This is like 2 years ago. He aged a decade in like 3 years.
Oh yeah, fire in the hole.
I Metal Monkey says this is the music of the gods.
Whoa, he farted. And I have a hard time talking to women, so.
So I talked to them out of my asshole.
Excuse me?
Did he just like drink like 2 decades worth in 5 years, and that's why he looks so bad?
I mean, there's probably a whole lot of stuff going on there, but he was young, and then he was not as young.
Here's
Music of the gods.
Here's our buddies Scott and Adam.
Ooh,
you're gonna love this conversation.
Is it another fart compilation?
No.
Absolutely disgusting. I'm going to call.
Adam's doing VR, but he's safe. He's not gonna punch anyone. There's no one there in the room.
I thought he was gonna punch.
This is
Scott.
their downstairs den. I've been to Adam's house a couple times, and I know this room.
My congressman.
I'm going to write a sternly worded letter
to the Trudeau himself.
Pierre Trudeau.
The Trudist.
Yeah, the father of the current Trudeau.
Pierre Trudeau?
Yeah, he was the first Trudeau, French Canadian. And that's the reason why if you go to Canada and you buy even like a bottle of Coke, there's French shit all over it.
Truest of the does.
I'm going to write to his dad, former prime minister. The guy
What
fucking
is Adam
responsible for French on all of our labels.
Yep.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Well, his
Piece
name's
of
Pierre
shit.
Trudeau, so. Why do they get the good side of the juice box?
Right?
Seriously, why do they get the good side of everything?
Look, don't get me started. I can't believe Trudeau wasn't assassinated.
Oh my God. Can you get in trouble for that in Canada?
I mean, he's not
guess
saying he should
assassination
be. He
joke-
just says he can't believe he wasn't.
To political figures is something that I
Scott
would not
believes
recommend.
so much
Not a life-
that forcing half your stuff to be labeled in French
We'll
would
see how much
would
of what
cause-
we'll see how much of what he says here that you'll agree with. Let's see.
If he starts talking bad about the fats, we have a problem.
Stream, but
For
I
Pierre
defend fats the way he defends cats.
Trudeau? I think we could talk about it in the past.
Oh, hey.
Pierre Trudeau.
Oh, shit, that's open.
Pierre Trudeau died 17 years ago. I think we're okay.
Oh, did he? I didn't know.
21 years ago,
I think,
Scott.
I think we might be safe.
Justin's making him proud. He just made the Canadian
This might be old.
national anthem gender neutral.
Finally.
There's no way this is 4 years old, though.
They're going to talk about the changes to their national anthem, which many people might not even know the words, but the words have been changed to be like woke.
You know
over
what?
the years.
We stand on guard
Oh yeah, dude, their country's so much more woke than ours.
I love Canada.
for they.
That's funny. That's hilarious. I'm actually not opposed to that at all. I don't really mind it. I would take issue with it if the original anthem hadn't been changed already, because
Hold on, was something changed in the national anthem?
Yeah, twice now. at
To what?
least.
Do I not know the national anthem anymore?
No, you don't.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons.
Nope.
Do not. It's the sons part. They changed that.
In all thy
Because
sons
it's
command.
like gender specific.
So now what do they say? In all thy beings command?
In all thy.
In all of us command.
Ah, with glowing hearts.
They
we
might
see.
have just changed that because thy sounds dumb. So thy
No,
is
they
antiquated.
got rid of the sons because it's gender specific. They did.
Theorized.
And that has nothing to do with the use of thy.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
When the original anthem was written, thy son's command actually wasn't in it.
Interesting.
So that's why I don't take issue with it, is because it's already been changed.
And also the original anthem had the N-word in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all thus, what was it? In all dost thou command, and then the N-word.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
I like the original personally, just like from an aesthetic perspective.
I like how Adam's looking up to drink his drink, and it's making the fucking VR headset look at the ceiling.
Have you ever actually drank though? And you like sometimes you do have to look up.
We've got Lilith Lovewolf in the chat, who is a confirmed Canadian, and they're like,
Prove
no.
it.
They're like, no.
Like it flowed
Prove
better
it.
with the N-word, but all these fucking PC cucks nowadays, we gotta do what they say.
All these PC cucks now, we gotta do what they say.
It sounds like Scott's a Macintosh guy then.
He is. He's Steve Jobs' son. You know, Scott sent me yet again more pictures this past Christmas of the beef Wellington at his family Christmas.
Ooh.
He is a privileged boy.
What do you
I
mean?
think.
He's just Scott has the type of family that Nick Fuentes wishes he had.
Yeah. The Tread.
Scott's got a Tread sister,
I'll be
Tread
right-
mom.
I've never met any
Tread
of his
dad.
family. I'll be right back.
Scott's literally see, if Scott was a different type of person, he would be a better leader of the Nazi party than Nick Fuentes. But Scott's not that type of guy. Scott's not a miserable prick. That's the problem with leading a Nazi party. The only people that want to do it, that are willing to do it, are the worst people. Like, none of them have any sort of real value as human beings, so they lead this bunk party. Like, if Joe wanted to lead the Nazis, he'd be so much better than Nick Fuentes. I wouldn't be that good because I'm fat. The Nazis don't want fat. I could lead like the whatchamacallit, sumo wrestlers. But they'd be like, you're appropriating because you're not Japanese. I'm like, yeah, but I'm super fat. That's what, like when I think of a sumo wrestler, of course, Japanese culture and heritage matters a lot. But what matters to me more is that you're fat. And when I saw that guy that was not fat, and he was not even Japanese, he was an American guy. When I saw him beating all the fat guys, I broke a little bit. I cried on my inside. I cried in my heart. In my heart of hearts. If you guys want to send us any donations right now, we are 6-7% of the way to our goal, and we are about $243.34 away. It'd be great to chip away if you want to start a little chooch train or whatever they call it, whatever the kids call it. I don't really know, man. I don't really know. If I was Grand Leader of Germany, I would let you lead my parades to the promised land. That's sweet of you, Josephson. Thank you. Sumo has no weight class, so it pays to bulk up. Well, yeah, but it's technique too. It's small phallic objects as I cried on Billy's insides too. That's weird, but thank you. You don't think you'd ever leave the U.S.? If you guys want to ask me questions in the fan chat, those of you that are patrons, $1 or above can access the fan chat. The fan chat, not the pan chat. Smoke weed every day. Billy Blade is going to be driving an RV trip to Washington. You should max him out. Yeah, if he comes to Washington, I'll get her done. Is that what the kids say? I can't remember. She quoted Billy saying, Billy said, run a train on me, please. I don't think I said that. Joe in real life, what's up, Joe? He says, Nazis are ripe for the picking. They'll follow you anywhere. It's true. A Pied Piper used to toot his horn and the rats would follow him. If there was one Pied Piper out there, they could have all the Nazis. Nick Fuentes is doing it. That's how you know how pathetic the Nazi movement is that Nick Fuentes is their leader. And they don't like it when we call them Nazis, so maybe we shouldn't call them Nazis. Maybe we should call them cozies. To hell with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to call them cozies from now on. No more Nazis. They're COZYs, cozies.
Cozy.tvs.
The cozy regime. The Third Reich.
Cozy regime.
The Third Reich cozy regime.
Let's watch a few more of these. What's this?
Okay, I got this from Guy Jackman at my P.O. box. And then I got this lovely card from him, and I'm going to redo what it says. Wow.
Gail just showed her P.O. box on the stream.
Yeah, she wants people to send shit to that. I don't know if I can go through this, though. I thought it might be a little more interesting.
John Tenta was a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, he was.
Champion sumo wrestler. In our description of this video, we actually have a link to our P.O. box. With the episode 1000 coming up, you guys should send in like I don't know, interesting stuff
We'll
for episode
open it
1000.
live on the show.
Maybe
I'll put it in the chat right now.
Maybe you send some snacks, some hot snacks, and we make people in the studio eat them or
Listen to
something.
Billy the Fridge asking for snacks.
Well, it's not just because I'm eating these hot snacks, dude. I literally almost cried earlier while I was eating these. They're flaming hot peanuts, and I was like we were doing the show, and I don't know what part it was, but I was like, my face started burning out of nowhere. I like hit like a super spicy one, almost died.
It was one concentrated spicy one?
I don't know. It just hit me out of nowhere.
Did all the like spicy powder hit the one?
Possibly. And then I went to pee and my dick burnt.
Ooh, were you jerking off with it?
Yeah. Ducking Creeper says, Trad Fat Bill Fridge wants snacks.
Trad Fat.
It's because we're going to have people
Yep.
in the studio. Wouldn't it be nice if you got some sweet snacks for the studio?
I've had other people throughout the years try to steal the snacks. Other people I will not name because they are no longer involved with the Drunken Peasants podcast, but also tried to steal the snacks from me.
Joe Wisdom says, will Brittany Venti be joining us in studio for episode 1000? Yes.
I sent it to her manager. He never responded.
He might respond.
Okay.
But we don't know. I say yes. There's no confirmation.
But at least we could have dinner with Brittany in the area and get some video of that. Some people were very offended that we dared to have Brittany Venti on the show. Brittany is, she's a nice girl.
Brittany has always been very sweet and kind to me. The one time I ever talked to her.
The one time.
So no, I like her, but I mean, a lot of people don't like Brittany because of her opinions, and they say that she's a bad faith actor. I say I'm a bad faith actor.
You are.
Step McHugg,
go ahead.
Step McHugg says, I'm going to send Billy a huge ham sandwich. You better not send a rotting sandwich in the mail. We won't even be opening these until like episode 1000. So if you send us ham sandwich this week and it sits there for like a month, that's icky.
What if I got a honey baked spiral cut ham and just
should we have like a chocolate fountain and a potluck here
for when everyone's here?
Yeah, should we?
That is too much liability.
Can we set up?
If anything, we'll stock that fridge full of drinks and shit.
Can we set up a potluck in the waiting room? We'll have like
only
crock
if
pots.
you are doing cardio on the machine the entire time.
That's a big hell no.
That's my gym room out there, guys.
Ducking Creeper says, you who never takes anything seriously, bad faith. I know. I actually take a lot of things seriously.
No, he doesn't. Chipotle, actually.
I do take Chipotle seriously.
Yeah, you do.
Even JF was still entertaining with his idiocy.
Let's do a little more Fuentes, but we're saving some for the post show.
Are we even doing a post show at Saturday night?
Oh, actually,
we usually go
probably
late.
not.
Yeah.
You're right.
I've switched the topic.
Breaking events.
I've decided to talk about something else, and you're all just going to have to deal with it because
This is Nick Fuentes reacting to Ben Shapiro talking about him, acknowledging his existence.
Chet Lemon, I want that code. Chet Lemon found a Chipotle gift card at work today. Chet Lemon, I don't know. Are you on Discord? I'm gonna slide in your Discord.
By the way, guys, if you are a patron tonight, we're gonna bring some of you in. Also, join the waiting room. If you're a patron, even a $1 patron, you can join the waiting room. So if you're watching right now and you want to be on the show tonight and talk to us, join our Patreon. Make sure your Patreon is connected to your Discord account, and then join the waiting room. $1 minimum, and you can cancel any time.
I have the microphone.
Me!
Tonight I'm going to talk about the dangerous game that's being played by two particular nasty groups who feed off one another.
Me.
Speaking about the radical left and the alt-right.
Not the alt-right. America
I discuss
first,
the radical
bitch.
left on campus all the time.
Not
That's because
the alt-right. America first, bitch.
I mean, maybe we can classify you as separate movements, but you were born of the alt-right.
America
are
first,
dominated by the censorious and
paleoconservatism.
nasty.
And let's Teddy Rubskin, you jump in the general, and I'll bring you in anyway. Hold on though. I'm gonna bring Magicus in really quick in a second here. Magic is you got first priority. But we're going to watch a little more of this, and I'll bring you in next.
Radical left. On the other hand, I actually did question whether I wanted to talk about the alt-right
Breaking
tonight.
event.
One reason
Breaking
is because
event.
what the alt-right wants more than anything else in the world is attention. They rant, or they cry, or they
I
even
like how
sing
Ben
their white
Shapiro's
supremacist
referring to
anti-Semitic
somebody as the alt-right, where a lot of people on the left would refer to Ben Shapiro as alt-right.
moon landing conspiracism into their webcams for hours at a time while insisting they don't care about attention. But of course,
What do
that's
you
exactly
do?
what they care
Because
about
we have a
very, very
show,
most.
because we share our
Which
views,
is why
that's
they've been
exactly what you
distributing
do, you
calendars of
dummy.
conservative events and encouraging trolls to show up.
They would agree with everything one another said if it wasn't for the Jewish thing. Literally, that's it. That's the only reason these two don't.
Oh,
get
I don't
along.
think that's the only reason.
No,
Ben
I think
Shapiro.
so.
Ben Shapiro definitely doesn't have those stupid.
He would advocate for a. Well, he already does.
What does he advocate for?
It's something that you can't even say right now. A fucking ethno state run by his religious views.
Ben Shapiro does?
Yes, it exists.
Well, well, there's a lot of other things that he doesn't advocate for that Nick Fuentes does. Like, they're not carbon copies.
They're not carbon copies, but they agree on a lot of things, but one doesn't like the other one's religion.
To ask pre-written questions designed to elicit lulls.
Thank you, Joe. Yes, I realize I'm right here.
Well,
I didn't know Ben Shapiro was that big of a fan of Wakanda.
Asking questions about the census and the Pew Research is not designed to elicit laughter.
Nick Fuentes wants an ethno-state run by Catholicism. Ben Shapiro wants an ethno-state run by Judaism.
Don't they have
it's
that?
The same.
Isn't there Israel and the Catholic Vatican?
The Vatican City is not a real ethno-state. It's not ethno. It's like a religious dictatorship. But there's no ethno requirements. And if you live in Vatican City, you're probably not a layperson. You're probably part of the clergy. You're probably a priest or a nun.
And pre-written questions. Why would you not pre-write the question? Everybody that came to your event pre-wrote their questions, you dumb
And swear
bitch.
they despise the founders of the alt-right. Some call themselves America First, trying to hijack President Trump's
me, big guy.
slogan to give themselves the
That's
patina
me,
of
America
credibility.
First.
More on that in a second. Some name their movements after mammals, some after amphibians. It gets confusing. It's meant to be. You see, keeping people confused is actually one of their chief tactics because
That's
it gives
literally
them room to
you,
ridicule
dude. That's
anybody who
literally
doesn't
you.
understand all of their esoteric labels and jokes.
You, it's you. No, it's you. No, it's you. No, it's you.
I know you are, but what am I?
It's very similar to the same thing.
Jokes and beliefs.
I know you
So why
are,
talk about
but
the
what
alt-right
am
at all?
I?
The answer is simple. The radical left and the alt-right desperately need each other. Need each other. They're
Not
playing
true.
a game in which the radical left seeks to delegitimize anybody who isn't on the radical left by lumping them in with the despicable alt-right, and in which the alt-right seeks to make common cause with anybody canceled by the radical left, specifically with supporters of President.
Hold on, Joe. You and Billy literally agree on everything, 100% everything. There's nothing you disagree on.
Well, no. Once in a while, Joe and I will disagree on something, and then we'll talk it out, and then one of us will change our mind.
Come on, dude.
One
Come
of us will
on.
change our mind.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. I see his shit. Like he's
Here.
claiming never.
Yeah, never. We whenever we do disagree on something, we agree that we'll talk it out, and one of us will change sides.
No,
that's
And Trump, who've been
we're not
maligned
going to be
falsely
a
as evil
divided
by the
front.
radical left in order to artificially
We
boost
stick
their alt-right
together.
numbers. These two goals are mutually reinforcing. Now, first, I wanted to say, straight for the record, hey, the alt-right does not mean anybody who's an immigration restrictionist or people who are pro-tariff. Or
That's
people who
exactly
are more
what we are.
isolationist on foreign policy.
That's exactly what we are.
Exactly what we are.
And what you'll see the alt-right.
Joe, is it the way he pumps his knees back and forth?
Joe does that too now.
Does he do it too?
We do everything together. Oh my God, Ben,
I could never. Dude, you and me could be stranded in here for eternity. I would never do the.
You better
leg
pump those legs,
no,
Ben.
No,
Joe and I were up late last night listening to theme songs from television shows, trying to see if we could guess them. And Joe had to go poo poo, and I was out of toilet paper in my bathroom.
Can I bring you and Joe on, and I will play theme songs for both of you?
We'll get canceled.
No, we won't.
Yeah, because we can't.
Joe,
we can't play theme songs
would
on the
you-
show.
Oh, yes, we can.
We'll get
Joe
removed.
You're just trying to subvert this because you might lose. I think
I would never lose.
I think everyone tonight wants to see Billy versus Joe in a theme song, a television theme song trivia contest, and the winner takes all. And we'll see how much they agree.
I want to thank Chet Lemon. I just typed in the Chipotle gift card code that he gave me. $25 worth of Chipotle. Chet Lemon just got me.
He gave you Chipotle gift card?
Yeah, because he
That's
found it, he
cool.
said.
That's cool.
He found it. And it's 25. Some poor bastard's going to go without their Chipotle gift card because he found it. And I plugged it in and I got $25. That's 2 bowls. That's 2 bowls of Chipotle. Baller Chet Lemon.
All right. So after we bring in Magicus, Joe versus Billy. Hello, Magicus. What's up?
Yeah, I'm just sitting at home. I have to test for the coof tomorrow.
Why? Were you eating some dirty
He's already
puss?
had it once too.
Yeah.
So
Omicron
is
sucks.
Is your birthday coming up?
On Thursday, yeah.
Thursday. So he's going to be on the show for his birthday.
I'm so excited, Magicus.
It's going to be fun. We'll see if the chat puts me in a coma again.
Which Pokemon would Nick Fuentes be?
Probably Jinx, because I think that's the most racist one.
There's a racist Pokemon?
Well, it might be wearing blackface. Like, it's disturbingly looks like.
Oh, okay. Isn't there, like, in Dragon Ball Z, there was the, like, blackface Dragon Ball character too, right?
Mr. Popo, yeah.
That was my
Mr. Popo.
Oh, and the funny part is, I think it was in Dragon Ball Z Kai, they made him blue instead of black, and it just looked even worse.
It's terrible.
That's crazy. So what's your guess tonight if Billy takes on Joe in...
Oh, Joe's gonna fucking destroy him. Joe, I've seen him in his knowledge of film, and I believe that it probably extends to television.
All right,
too.
hold on.
We did it for like 3 hours last night. I was up past my bedtime.
Are we going to do... How do you want the rules of this to go? Because there is a delay. You have an advantage because you're here live. Where I can play the shit and...
It's a slight delay.
It's very... I mean, it's probably like 10 seconds.
Yeah, so what we should do is we should both give the answer. And if we both give an answer, and if we get the same answer, we both get points. So
Okay,
it's
hold
not-
on. I
we
need
can't
to
steal it from the other.
I need to prepare this. So Magicus, talk to Billy for a second here.
Magicus.
Yeah, what's your favorite magic card?
Butterfree.
Butterfree is not a magic card.
Oh. Magicus.
If
can I ask you-
favorite Pokemon is Dragonite. He's
Are
the
you
best.
sick?
Yeah, I have like cold symptoms.
Can
so
you taste things?
I still have taste. Like I've had like congestion and runny nose and like sore throat, that sort of stuff. So
This Omicron variant is going like gangbusters in
I
people's
know,
homes.
dude. I'm going to
It's
a pro
fucking
hockey game
ridiculous.
pretty soon here, and I'm kind of freaked out about going there because I haven't gotten it yet.
So
You
I
know.
went out on New Year's Eve with my friends, and basically every single one of them has been sick. So I feel like I might have gotten it from them. Yeah, it's just bad. And it's like all the other variants too. It's like it's a lot better and more optimistic in the European countries, but it's way worse in the US because we just don't give a fuck.
I really don't want to catch COVID.
That's too bad. Like like I hate to say it, but probably everyone is going to get Omicron.
No, not
Like,
me,
that's-
because I'm not a dumbass.
It doesn't matter whether you're a dumbass or not. Like I had the booster like the week before and it didn't fucking matter. It will find you because America has stopped trying at this point.
I don't hang out with people.
You hang out with people that will do things in public, so that's all it takes.
I went to play Magic cards today.
I mean, like, no matter what you or me do, you and me sit in this room together if one of us had it.
Oh my god! If you bring back Omicron from the hockey game, I'm gonna be so.
If you're going to
mad.
play
I am
Magic
going to a
cards,
hockey
that's all
game.
it takes. Yeah, go to fucking play Magic cards. That'll be enough. Like you.
I
can
went
get
to
it
go
from
play
that.
Magic cards today, and the bartender at the Magic cards, she told me she had heard the greatest pickup line, and she was at a bar, and some guy walks up to her, and she's like scoping the place out, and he knows it, and he knows she knows it. And he says, "I know what you're doing. You're shopping. You're trying to find a guy to take you home tonight." He goes, "You're not going to find anyone better than me. And you're going to figure that out by the end of the night. But I'll let you look. But we're leaving here at 1:30. And at 1:25 a.m., she left with him, and he had sex with her. And I said to her, I said, if I told you I was leaving at 1:30, I would make you wait 5 minutes. I wouldn't leave at 1:25 a.m. I would make you wait. I said 1:30, damn it. And then she said, I'm not having sex with you. 400. And I said, I didn't want to have sex with you anyways. And then I spit on her.
Yeah, spitting on people is probably a felony, so don't do that.
It's only a felony if you get caught.
I mean, that's true of all felonies, but still don't do it.
Magicus, what's the last felony you committed?
Why would I tell that to anybody? Like, the point of doing a crime in secret is to keep it secret.
Was it a violent felony?
I can't say that because if that would defeat the purpose of, doing a
He's
crime.
committed felonies, Billy. You can tell.
Yeah, Magicus has committed violent felonies.
Look, all I'm saying is that I don't advocate that people do crime, but if you're gonna do crime, be a smart criminal. That's all I ask.
How many questions should I have? 8 or 9 or 10?
What are they? Are they just
1980s primetime television theme songs?
And what, you're going to play them?
Yes.
10.
10. All right.
Thank you for being a friend. Driving down the road and back again. If your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. If I had a party and invited everyone
You're
I
so
knew,
distracting. I'm like trying to
you
think of the
would
next one.
see the biggest
Oh,
gift
my
would
God.
be from me, and the card attached would say, Magicus committed a sex-related felony.
Oh, you know what? I read something that, Billy, you'll probably find this interesting.
All
Apparently,
right,
in the
Joe,
left,
get into the waiting room.
somebody stole like a $50,000 Black Lotus from a comic shop
Why?
because I guess they thought they could get away with it. It's like double signed, so it's ridiculously identifiable. But apparently, some guy just walked in and's like, "Hey, can I see that Black Lotus?" and then just walked out of the store with it.
All right. So,
Crackheads be
everyone,
like that.
we are going to witness. Thank you for being on Magicus. We'll check in with
Yep.
you later. And everyone else. We're going to have this competition between Billy and Joe. 1980s primetime theme songs. Some of these shows ran into the 90s. Some of these started in the 70s. They were all primetime in the 80s. That's what unites them all. All right?
Okay.
And we'll do first person to yell out the winner. But to be honest with you, Billy has the advantage.
Why are we
'Cause-
doing the first person? I thought.
How do you want to do it before we start?
I thought Joe and I would both answer, and whoever was right gets. We'll both get points.
So you want me to play some and then stop it and then have you answer? Because the first person to answer is going to give a clue to the second person.
Well, but if
Or we could do one for one. Billy's
Yeah, I
asked
guess
a
we could do
question,
one for
and
one.
I'm asked a question.
Sure.
Okay.
You.
So we're asked
first
5
you
each.
ask
Can we
Joe.
give the opportunity to steal?
Of course, if Joe
So-
gets it wrong, or if if
so we'll start with you and
doesn't
then,
know,
and then Joe can steal.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna start with you. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here's the first song, and I'll give you like 5-6 seconds of it.
All right. Family Matters.
All right, 1 point for Billy. 1 point for Billy. The next is Joe. All right, Joe, here is your theme song. Here it is. It's going to start in a second.
I hope it starts.
Cheers.
You're
no,
wrong.
No, it's not Cheers.
You're wrong.
Can I steal?
Yes, you have the opportunity
This
to
is
steal.
Perfect Strangers.
2 points for Billy, 0 for Joe. Yep.
TV's not his strength. He's going to kill me.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yep.
So it goes back to you, though.
Yeah, it goes back to me now.
All right. So here's, oh my God, this is gonna cause some anger here.
Because Joe just said it, huh?
No,
Okay.
because it's your turn to get it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got it.
Is
it my turn or is it
no?
Billy?
It's my
Billy's turn. That's the
Oh,
problem.
Yeah, I know. It's Twin Peaks.
All right, 3 points for Billy now. 3-0 now.
It's such a slaughter.
So now to Joe, right? Joe?
Right.
All right. Here's your next 1980s primetime television show. Well, this might not be primetime, actually, but whatever. Here it comes. Why is it? Oh, here we
Streaks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kick your jacket?
Do you know this, Billy? No?
Good
card. Yeah.
Sometimes things get turned around and no one's spared.
So, Joe, do you have a guess?
Mr. Belvedere?
Oh my
You are
God!
right.
The freaking
He's
chat
right.
is saying it. The chat is saying
Oh,
it.
no, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating.
Okay,
no,
I-
I didn't read the chat. We
Because
gotta
you
do
said
the
it
honors.
literally after somebody said it in chat. We had a whole quiet
We'll
moment.
give it to him. You got 3. He's got 1, right?
Yeah.
Are you
All
okay
right.
with that?
Yeah, guys, stop
Bob
posting
Euchre.
it in chat.
Bob Euchre's big show. I'm sorry.
Stop
I'm sorry.
posting
I
it in
didn't
chat. But
cheat.
yeah, he gets the
Mr.
point. He gets the
Baseball.
point. He gets the point.
All right. So now
Stop
it's your,
posting it in chat, though, guys.
now it's Billy's turn. And I'm going to play it now. 30 seconds of it. Here we go.
Pause it real quick. Is there going to be lyrics in this?
I do not believe so. I was a little kid when this show was out in the 80s. Very popular show. I don't think there's lyrics in it. 30 seconds.
I'm gonna say
is-
moonlighting, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Moonlighting did have lyrics to it, but
Okay,
no,
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's wrong. Joe, your opportunity to steal for 10 more seconds. I'm going to play it.
Okay. I'm going to say Dallas.
You're both incorrect. It was Saint Elsewhere. Which
Oh,
was
wow,
a
we looked
very,
that up last
Oh, my
night.
God.
A very popular hospital
we
drug.
watched a clip
Howie
from it.
Mandel. It was a great show. I remember
Denzel
watching
Washington.
it. Yep, yeah. Howie
It had-
Mandel.
It had a ton of people. Howie,
It's
Denzel.
part of that weird multiverse of shows.
We
too.
literally last night watched the little autistic kid looking in the snow globe.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the theme song to Saint Elsewhere. So no points in that round, so it's 3-1 still. Next song, and so it's
Coop Car.
Whose turn is it?
That was Joe's turn now.
It's Joe's turn now.
'Cause
Okay.
you got the offer the steal.
This is a softball right here. So I'm gonna play it. We'll see how quick he gets it. Or maybe I'm just old and I know this as soon as I hear it.
I bet we've been together for 1,000,000 years.
And I bet we'll be together for 1,000,000 more.
Oh, it's like I started breathing on the night we kissed.
Do I talk over it?
You can give your answer now.
Okay. Family Ties.
Yes. So it's
Yeah, we listened to this last night.
3-2.
And I got this one wrong last night.
Yep. All right. All right. So now it's Billy's turn. Billy, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Got it.
Is this Growing Pains?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
Sung by Alan Thicke himself.
4-2, right?
4-2.
Yeah, all right. All right. 4-2. Billy's lead. It is it's Joe's turn. This is a 1980s primetime song.
Okay.
What show was it for? Joe, let us know.
Miami Vice.
No, you're incorrect. Billy, are you ready to steal?
Let me hear a little more of it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pass on this one. I don't know it.
This was the theme in the 1980s for Saturday night's main event, WWF.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I saw Astro Psy give it in the chat too.
Yep.
Good call.
Yep. All right. So whose turn it is?
It's my turn now. That
All
was
right.
for the steal.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, that's not fair. They just said the name of the show.
Yeah, they
It's
did.
Small Wonder. That's so. I'm gonna say that's half a point.
Half a point.
Half a
We're
point.
already in the lead.
I know. but yeah,
who would have known that? Like for
who would
sure.
have known? Who knows Small Wonder? Well, yeah, like if
I
you know
would.
Small Wonder. So yeah, technically, if I didn't know Small Wonder, but it's like I know Small Wonder, so it's like.
Should I pull up some more to make this fair?
Get one more in case Joe gets this one right.
All right, so I'm gonna play the next one. Joe, here it goes. Do you have it yet?
Night Court.
No, it's not Night
No.
Court. It's just I don't know what this is. It sounds like
Different
like
strokes.
Baywatch
Silver
to me, but I
If
know
you
it's
get
not
this
Baywatch.
right, if you get this right, it's over. Like
Well, I'm gonna. I don't think I get it right. I'm gonna say China Beach.
no, it's actually the theme to Alf.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still over though. I have 4.
Yeah. Yep.
4 out
Yep.
of actually 5 if you count Small Wonder.
Yeah, I lost 5-2.
Damn.
I used to like Alf too, but I haven't watched it since I was 5.
Yeah. In the
That was
80s.
a slaughter.
You know, Joe, what's Alf's real name?
Alien life form.
Gordon
That's what
Shumway.
Alf's. Yeah, Gordon Shumway. But and you know,
I was in the first grade when Alf came out.
the family Alf lived with. Isn't their last name Tanner as well?
Yeah, the Tanners. Yeah,
because
Willie.
the Full House was the Tanners as well.
There's some like old outtakes from Alf that got leaked, where like the voice of Alf is being pervy to like the teenage girl that was the fucking.
Okay, that sounds terrible and
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
There's some stuff with Elmo being pervy too.
The voice actor. I don't know about
Yeah.
being the character doing it.
True.
He was in character doing it.
And I will say
But there
there's
was an episode of Alf where he like Alf fell in love with the teenage girl that was there. So they wrote that into there. So I don't know if that's
with
really
Joe. A lot of his knowledge from these shows comes from like TV Land and reruns, and most of my knowledge comes from me watching it like first run.
Yeah, me too. That's where I picked all of those. Those were like some of the shows I watched.
Yeah,
when I was
Joe's
a
at a
kid.
natural disadvantage because whether you guys understand
Younger?
this or not, Joe's about 10 years older than me. So
You mean younger?
Yeah, he's older. Yeah,
younger.
He grew up watching.
He's younger than you.
Happy Days.
He's
live.
younger. You're old.
He used to watch Joni Loves
He's actually
Chachi.
younger though, right?
Joe used to tell everybody he was older when I first met him, And I didn't actually know how old Joe was until I hung out with him quite a bit. And I thought Joe was older than me at first, and he was like 20 when I met him. I don't know, 21. He was a little babe.
Yeah.
But he would tell everybody he was older. And people didn't know if Joe was older or not. They're like, maybe he is older. Maybe he is 35. It was cute.
Mm-mm.
Joe, what's the best lie you've ever told?
Let's see. Best lie I've ever told.
The hardest lie, the best lie you've ever told.
Best lie I've ever told.
Why would he admit that here? It's the best one.
It's a trap.
No,
yeah, I'm thinking about it. There's so many to choose from.
You want to know my favorite lie?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure which lie. It's not mine. It's not even my lie. It's
We got
somebody
Teddy
else's lie.
Rubskin in here now too.
I'm
by
not
the
even
way.
sure. I'm not even sure which one is the lie. But we were playing two truths and a lie with our friend.
You hear me?
And our friend from Ohio.
You okay?
Yes.
Turn this off.
And our friend from Ohio, her two truths and a lie were: I believe in God, I don't believe in God,
talking about
I
Bish?
fucked God. Yeah,
Your friend
yeah.
from Ohio.
Yeah, she did. We were playing two truths and a lie.
I like how you base a lot of people from Ohio off of those kind of people you met. In Ohio.
I know tons of people from Ohio.
No, you don't. Not as many as I do.
Because you were born in Ohio, but I know more.
You spent time in Ohio based on backyard wrestling and people you met when you were living in an RV.
My dad was born in Ohio. My,
that
my-
doesn't
my
mean
grandparents
shit.
came from
That
there. I have
doesn't mean
family out
anything.
there.
No, that doesn't mean
I have family out there.
I don't know that.
Jimmy Dursco and his mama Dursco live in Ohio. But we were playing two truths and a lie, and she said her true truths and a lie were: I believe in God, I don't believe in God, I fucked God. And I'm like, that's
All right,
That's a good
Billy.
one.
I'm gonna tell you the best lie I ever
shit.
told.
All right, shit. Okay, I don't know. I'm
It's
kind of
going to. It's
Oh,
going
no.
to challenge our friendship.
I
okay?
know.
Oh
I
my
know.
God, I
I'm-
love this.
I'm getting
Please
anxiety.
go.
I'm getting anxiety
Let's hear
right now.
more.
It's not good. It's not
I
a
know.
good lie.
I know.
All right. I'm just gonna preface this,
I
and you
regret
gotta let me
asking.
finish.
Okay.
You cannot cut me off. Whatever you
Should I
hear,
mute him?
Let it go.
Should I mute him?
I'm gonna
Joe?
eat my hot peanuts while you tell me.
We can trust him. I think.
Okay. I had
All
my
right.
hand on the button. I had it.
Okay.
I had my hand on the
It's
button.
just in case if it does come to that, Ben, we might have to use it.
I'm gonna
But
mute
in the
him.
meantime,
All right.
all right. Let's just trust him to retain himself. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Billy, one night, me and Kayla, who you were just talking about, were on the phone. And we were talking about how you will literally back anything she does.
So this isn't the video where you called him a rapist, though, Joe. Just to point
No.
that out.
No. This is not. This is not it. We were on a call together. We used to have group calls, me, Billy, her, and then sometimes we'd bring in another friend. And, we were just talking all from different parts of the U.S. And we, on the phone, not on Skype either. It was just phone calls. And she had a variety of mental problems, and she would do a lot of fucked up stuff. Like one time she went into a black guy's house, a nice black guy took her in, and then she spray painted the N-word on his couch while he
Are
was
we
in
still
the kitchen.
talking about Bish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this
she
is Bish.
went.
Okay.
She went into the UDF that I used to go to every fucking day and acted the fool. There's a video of that. I used to go to that
made it on
UDF
Tosh.
all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Made it
I
on
lived
Tosh
there for
2.0.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. So I told her literally, Billy will back anything you do. It doesn't matter how fucked up it is. So what you should do is tell him you took a baby and put it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
You got to talk to him alone. Do not have me in the group call, because then he'll think something is up. But I want you to call him and convince him that you put a baby in a dumpster, and then we'll hear what he says.
Yeah.
So I could overhear, I call her on Skype.
Yeah.
So I hear both sides of the conversation. So she has me on Skype, I'm muted, and she calls Billy, and she says, Billy, something terrible happened. I put a baby in a dumpster. Well, Billy goes, all right, Kayla, babies don't go in dumpsters. You're a good person.
I said that, yeah.
You don't put babies in dumpsters. You're a good person. So why don't you go ahead and get the baby, and then we'll talk about it, okay?
Like, go get it back out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Babies don't go in dumpsters.
This is all true.
So
the baby wasn't real, though, right?
No. Well, now I'm knowing Joe put her. I thought she was having a psychotic break.
He told her to do this dumb shit?
Yeah, I'm actually a little relieved right now because I thought she was having a psychotic break, and I was like, oh God, because there was things she would do where I thought she was like manifesting those terrible things in her brain.
She was pulling like a Wanda Maximoff, where she had like an alternate reality baby.
Well, yeah, I thought her brain was broken, so I thought she really thought she put a baby in the dumpster, and now I know Joe just put her up to it.
Yeah,
this is a relief.
When she stopped talking, she started laughing really hard. She goes, "Oh my God, we're so fucked up. Why did we do this? Why did we do this?" And I'm like, "Because we're evil." Now call him back and say that the baby's dead. You think the baby's dead? So she called back.
I remember all this.
Yeah, and then she starts telling Billy, "The baby's dead. I killed the baby."
Yeah,
and,
I remember this.
And Billy doesn't know what to do. So he starts just relaxing her, telling her that she's not a bad person. And it totally confirmed everything.
I'm a simp.
Everything that we said.
You are, though. You are a simp.
I thought she was having a psychotic breakdown. I didn't think
That's
she
true.
really had a baby in the dumpster.
You know what that makes me think, though?
What's that?
Family.
It's a Vin Diesel meme.
Well, that goes on a long time, doesn't it?
Vin Diesel. The Vin Diesel.
The
Is it
Diesels.
the Vin Diesels or the Vin's Diesel?
Right.
I legitimately thought that she was manifesting this idea in her brain, and she was having like a mental breakdown of throwing a baby in a dumpster. And the first thing I said, I was like, Kayla, you're a good person. You don't throw babies in the dumpster. You don't. I was like, go get the baby out of the dumpster. I thought she would go to the dumpster and there'd be no baby there. And then she'd be like, the baby's gone, and I would work her through it. But now I know it was just Joe.
I'm sorry about that.
I don't
It was
care.
the best lie I ever told.
It's pretty good.
For years it stood until tonight.
Yeah,
That
I know.
That was like
Really?
8 years ago.
I'm
Yeah.
glad it was like 8 years ago. I remember this conversation too, because she was like dead panicking serious. I was like, oh fuck, she's
just good at acting, or what?
She is. She's a great liar, and she also like, I don't know if her brain stopped like understanding what reality was. She was under a lot of stress, so I'm like, okay, go back to the dumpster. You're a good person. You don't put babies in the dumpster. Go back and get the baby out of the dumpster. And then when she goes back and it's not there, I figured the next move was it's not there. I was like, well, then somebody must have got the baby. The baby's okay. The baby's okay. But it was just Joe like feeding her more shit, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
I'm sorry
funny.
about that.
No, I'm not mad. That's funny. I really thought she was having like a psychotic breakdown, and I was trying to help her through it. But it was
You brought it up several times over the years too, and I've been dying to tell you.
I'm glad.
I've been dying to tell you.
I'm glad I asked you that question tonight. I didn't know we'd get actual real Jewel.
Cool.
Should I just bring all the peeps in now?
Fuck no.
No?
Fuck
well, we
no.
haven't met our goal yet. It's pretty close. It's 84%.
Yeah.
Not bad.
A lot of people say Joe's on right now, and if you donate enough money, we'll invite him back again.
Oh.
Hey, Frank Tomico. Thank you, Frank. You've been doing big
Family.
love tonight.
That's the MVP for the night.
Yeah, Frank's awesome. Appreciate you. That is 90% of the way through. So, Joe, it's looking like if we hit the goal that, we'll invite you back sometime if you ever want to come back. But, it's
All
okay
right.
if you don't. It's okay if you don't.
Sounds fair. It's okay if we don't meet goal, or is it okay? that I don't?
Where in Columbus did your RV break down? Was it like Short North area?
I don't think it broke down. We ran out of gas,
Where were you? Where was it parked?
Well, we didn't run out of gas. We ran out of gas to leave Ohio, so we had to wait.
I thought it broke down or something.
It broke down in 3 places. It broke down. Well, it broke down a lot of times up I-5 into California.
Right.
And then it broke down. We got a new RV there, and we got our new RV in Reno. And the Reno RV got us to Texas, and I believe we broke down around Dallas.
You guys left like less than a year before I moved back there. I think. Wow. Was it like 2012 or something that you guys
were there? 2014, I thought.
2013.
This is
2014. I was living there. 2013. Yeah, so it was less than a year.
It might have been 2014 because
I moved there in 2013.
This was February 2013.
Oh,
are you sure it was February?
Okay, so I moved there in like I think it was like September or October 2013. So it was so close.
Yeah,
and then I moved out here a couple of years later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe we were near OSU.
Yeah, well, Short North is like the really it's like the downtown strip area down there, and it's south of the campus.
Okay.
And that's where that convenience store was that she got kicked out of. It's right there.
Okay. This was a Motel 6 when we first... Yeah,
there's probably
Motel
hookers
6
and like people smoking crack there.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
It was the Motel 6 OSU was the area that we were at. And then she was like, her neighborhood, if you can call it that, was right across the highway from it, or a busy street, rather.
I have to wonder where that is. Franklinton.
She was very close. Was it?
There's Franklinton. I lived in Dublin.
We were a few miles away from the Vineyard Church. I don't know if you know where that is. A few miles east, which was like a mega church that I got arrested at and held. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get arrested at a mega church. That's the way you do it.
That's the way.
Yeah, I was walking in the church.
Get arrested at a mega church.
Looks like there's multiple Vineyard churches.
Why there's so many churches in general? There's so many churches.
I think you might have been. I don't know. There's too many Vineyard churches. By the way. Anyway,
I think that we were actually this neighborhood. We were off of we're off the exit 71 on is it Granville?
Granville? Yeah. Is that
East
the name
Dublin
of the...
Granville Road?
Oh, well,
so
that's where I live.
This is the neighborhood we were in, actually. If you want to look at my phone.
Like near the Waffle House.
Yeah, we went to that Waffle House like 10 times.
Yes.
I lived
Waffle House. Waffle House.
Yeah, that's the Waffle House where me and TJ and Paul and Scotty watched the cook make the waitress cry.
That's literally
back in the day. And you see where Dublin is on that map? That's where I lived over there.
Yeah, that's literally the only Waffle House I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah.
That Waffle House is so magical. It's unbelievable.
We went there like 10 times, and every time I swear there was new staff. It was maybe one cook was there more than once.
I remember like the cook was like, "I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit." And then the waitress was like, "Ah!" He's like, "Oh shit, she addicted to drugs, y'all." He said something like that to us, and we're like, "Can we get our hash browns?"
Yeah, Joey.
They even changed the decor 3 different times.
Yeah, it was strange.
The layout of the
It was like a different place.
Every other Waffle House, though, it's the same layout. Big bulb lights in the bar, right? Because they're all laid out the same.
Well, one of our friends, she's like pretty big on hick redneck TikTok or whatever. HickTok, is that what they call it? What's Aunt Claudette's name now? Her stage name? Doesn't she have
Libby.
a stage name? She goes by Libby, but she's like she's the woman that goes "Excuse me."
Mix?
She was talking about complaining at McDonald's, and she's like, "Excuse me." She was hanging out at the Red Roof Inn. She like got a room at the Red Roof Inn because she followed us over there from St. Louis, and she got really weird with us too. That's the same area that we didn't kidnap that guy, right? He got in the RV willingly. What was his name?
Which one?
The guy that you talked into slapping the shit out of you?
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his damn name.
I don't remember his name either. I remember that we picked him up from the campus and he thought we were in a cult. And then we took him to our motel room and I made him hit me.
Yeah.
And then we convinced him that me and Kayla were brother and sister and a couple. And we started
And then you
humping
guys
each other
started
in front
humping
of him.
each other, yeah.
Yeah. And then he just wanted to go. He said, if I hit you, can I leave? I said, sure. So he punched me in the face and we let him go.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
And then we like walked out after him with the camera and he like ran from us.
Yeah.
He really thought that he was being held against his will.
Abducted. Yeah.
Yeah, he really.
That's some natural born killers kind of crazy shit.
Yes. Joe.
It was a fucked up time.
Joe, myself, and Bish in Columbus, Ohio, with our friend Cody Dees, we were very much natural born killers. Joe more than me because I was fat and lazy. By the time I hit Ohio, I think I was out of it. I remember that's like the first time I really slept, and I woke up and Joe had gotten arrested.
Before that, though, you walked faster than I've ever seen you walk in my life. Do you remember?
Was that before? Yeah, there were these two Ohio girls. They were talking to us, and they're like, "We're going to Taco Bell." And I was like, "Oh shit, let's all go to Taco Bell, guys." I thought it was gonna be content. And I leave with these Ohio girls. I turn around and nobody else is behind me. I like ditched you guys, and then I couldn't find you. I couldn't find you.
It was 2 miles down the street too. And
Yeah,
you
I don't
sped
know.
walk the whole
Literally,
way.
these
and
two
you were
blondes.
600 pounds.
I was 600 pounds. These two blondes were like, "Let's go to Taco Bell," and I was fucking gone, dude. I left a smoke signal behind me.
Coordinators and
That was a
horse. You
fart.
gotta go, right? You gotta go. Put the coordinators in the horse. You gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys didn't come with. It was actually popping at the Taco Bell. The Taco Bell was lit. There was content.
We ended up
Taco
catching
Bell.
up with you, but we had to push her down a cart.
Yeah.
She borrowed a homeless person's cart.
Oh, shoot.
We had good times.
Everyone behave.
Okay.
No.
If you say so.
This is going to be
problematic,
a stupid mess. There's 9
What
people.
should I
in here.
do?
Well, for one, we have Joe, and he is a wonderful conversationalist. Joe, should we do a game show right now?
What do you want to do?
Let's do Survivor.
Should I put polls in the chat for people to vote on? Everyone could give one answer. We can go down the line, and I'll put. I don't know how many people can be in a poll. How many?
How many questions?
The immunity idol.
Magicus, calling
shit.
dibs on anything automatically puts you on the chopping block. Who wants to go up against Magicus in the first one-on-one?
And we can have a sing along, right?
First one-on-one versus Magicus.
The first one-on-one versus Magicus. Who wants to go versus Magicus?
Yeah, 1v1 me, spin the bottle. Do it.
That's gonna make
Zero
out.
Ron wants to do it.
Zero Ron?
Well, dance number.
No,
shit.
thank you.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm gonna get there's
who's going in?
Magicus is already in, so it's Magicus versus, and then it's gonna be one-on-one. I'm gonna Spec, Ariel, Matt.
Yeah,
Snacks.
if you don't want to be a possible
Zero
contestant,
Ron.
then leave the voice chat now.
Zero Ron.
I
This
will
for
step
exactly?
up.
Stay in. If you stay in and you
take a
get
drink and watch
selected,
for a bit,
then
and I'll be back later.
if you don't want to be in it, leave the voice chat.
Well,
I'm
what is
staying.
the
All right.
1v1 exactly?
Okay.
Trivia is Harry Potter trivia.
Harry Potter trivia. So we just got a new one in. It's okay. Here's the deal, guys. We're not gonna talk until spoken to, but
I'm moving everyone except for the contestants out in a minute.
Oh,
here.
you are?
I probably should, right?
No, leave everybody in. Nobody else comes
okay,
in. Nobody else
okay.
comes in.
Okay.
So it's Spec, a small phallic object. Magicus is already in. Ariel,
Spec,
Matt Jarjosek, Mr. Captain Snacks, and Zero Run. That's 6 people. I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. Whoever comes up on the 6-sided die is going to go up against Magicus right off the start.
Here we go.
You don't have to type any names in yet.
Okay,
It's going to be Magicus versus, and we're going in order here. So 1 down to the bottom to 6. We're rolling the number. Fuck, I dropped it. Let's go 6.
You dropped the.
I dropped the 6.
4.
So
virtual
Spec
dice.
left. That threw it off. All right. So small phallic object 1, Ariel 2, Matt Jarjosa 3, Captain Snacks 4. It's Captain Snacks versus Magicus in the head-to-head right now. In the head-to-head right now.
Gets an immunity idol.
You got Magicus, this. Okay.
Here we go. Should I post the poll now or until after the game
Here's what we're gonna do. Audience watching right now, was Magicus $20 enough to win him this round? If so, give it to Magicus. If not, give it to Captain Snacks.
Here we go, going live, and we're gonna put the
Magicus versus Captain Snacks. Was $20 enough to buy your love, audience? That's the question.
I'm trying to help you get a bonus show next week.
Hey, you're gonna be here Thursday regardless. Who wins, Magicus or Captain Snacks, guys? That was the relay blue. The relay blue.
Magicus. Let's start this off. How are you today?
3 minutes.
I am great.
Yes.
Go.
Goal. Yeah, we made the goal. Thank you.
Look,
Frank, thank you for the tip train,
I
Frank.
just want to say, chat is smart. They are the smartest group I've ever
Listen
seen
to
in my
this
life.
pandering.
They're also beautiful.
Instead of who's greater than me or you, should we not just shout out he who just reached the goal?
We did just shout out Frank.
Voting closes in 2.5 minutes.
Frank hit that goal for a killer. Yeah, here's the thing.
I'm gonna ask you this right off the back. What was your KD back in Modern Warfare 2?
I don't think I ever played it. I have a copy of the game that I never
Voting
opened.
is still open.
I'm sorry.
I'm a Halo
No.
person. I don't like Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. Back in Halo 3, what rank did you make in rank?
I
don't know why you gave 3 minutes, because if we have to listen to them talk about Halo for 3 minutes.
I want one of them to figure out how to fight for votes. So far, Mr. Captain Snacks, I don't know
how this turned into a Halo conversation.
Yeah. So you guys can just argue it out, but you have 2 minutes.
I trust the chat to make the right choice, because
See,
chat.
see how he's pandering to the chat.
Kung Fu pander here.
It's not pandering if it's true.
I think we both need to step back and relax. Listen to what Ben's saying here. Now, I like votes because
that's
I've
a
been
beta
trying...
bitch move. All right, Alpha is praised.
Magicus, please let me appeal.
Alpha is praised the
Why?
chat.
No, why would I let you appeal to them? I can just talk over you. I learned that from G-Man.
Oh my God!
That I was
I
trying.
don't have to let you say a damn thing. I can just keep going, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, suck my dick.
$12, and I have tried to create a tip train.
You ain't got no evidence. You think you're God.
I can talk way louder than you, Magicus. It's pathetic.
So we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Magicus,
Both of you. How do you?
The battle. 1 minute left.
1 minute left. Here's the comment for the last minute. Which one of you provides more to advance the white race?
No.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I think that Mr. Captain Snacks does.
Sticky says, remember when Magicus called us all idiots because he thought he tricked us into voting for Billy in the Cringerweight Championship?
Yeah, and I learned my lesson from that, and I am truly sorry.
Racist, you vote for Magicus.
Wow.
He's a magic man.
Chad, he just called 63% of you racist. Are you going to take
20 seconds.
Do you like snacks better than magic?
You're the one that said that you're the one that said that apparently Captain Snacks is synonymous with white supremacy. I think
is it
that's
the Lord?
Totally racist. Do you know my race?
Hey.
I think that is ultimately speaking to your white supremacy, man.
Kiss most of the show because I met a lady and lost track of time.
No problem.
Northern perspective.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Time.
Yeah. So here's the deal. What's the vote look like? What's the poll?
The vote is closed. Magic is 61-39.
Wow, Captain Snacks. I gotta say, I think that it's unfortunate. Magicus.
I just want to say, That was all fucking just completely kayfabe. I love you. No, wait.
Yeah, that was fun. I saw Sticky calling out Magicus, though.
Yeah, Sticky was throwing shade.
Yep.
No,
Sticky was throwing shade.
No hate, man.
Like I said, the chat is smart, all right? That's why they criticize me.
Does anyone want to challenge Magicus? Anyone?
No, we're not challenging Magicus. This is how we go. Let's go back to
Royal
the.
Rumble.
Let's go
I'm not
back. Let's
supposed
go
to
back
be
to the
every
list.
match.
Let's go back to the list. Go back to the list of people. I can't see the. I can see who else in the room.
Yes.
So Snacks has to go. Snacks, sorry, you've been eliminated. Thank you. So the people left right now are a small phallic object. Here is Ariel, Matt Jarjosa, and Zero Ron. Spec came back, but Spec came back after leaving.
Spec was originally supposed to be the contender, right?
Spec was supposed to be a contender, but Spec left the lineup.
What
so
the
Spec,
fuck, Spec?
Spec, I don't know. I don't say about this. I think you've been eliminated.
Okay.
It's all part of their master plan.
But Spec, you can stick around with Teddy Rubskin. You can be one of the final judges because we're not going to leave the final round up to the audience. But right now, the audience has to vote between a small phallic object. Here is Ariel, Matt Jarjosa, and Zero Ron. It's a four-way.
Should I put it in the poll?
Give us a poll.
Okay.
Between a small phallic.
A small poll.
Here is a small phallic poll. Here is Ariel. Here is Ariel.
I don't even know how to spell phallic. Where is it?
Phallic. It's on the screen. So
okay.
Everything on the screen works.
Small
GG, Mr.
phallic.
Kapsek.
Ariel. And who else?
Matt Jarjosa and Zero Ron. Now, before this poll goes live, in sequential order from small phallic object down to Zero Ron, I need you guys to answer one question each. Okay, one question each. And the question is, you're all going to answer the same question. What is your ideal date if you were going to take me on a date and we were going to be fatting around? What's your ideal fatting around date? Small phallic object, go first.
I think take it to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
And then
bum.
You're right, you got it. And then I would take you to the beach at the evening and try to woo you on the beach.
Is that a beach whale joke? Is this what you're doing with fatting around?
I got a bachelor's degree, but I'm still working here.
I kind of did recently at Buffalo Cheesecake Factory.
A small phallic object. You're getting no sex on our fatting around date.
Anyway, beach, man, there's a great place. I promise.
Is that it?
You got it.
Here's Ariel. You and I on a fatting around date. What's your ideal fatting around date?
I think they're muted.
Here's Ariel has no response. I can't believe I got ghosted for our date.
Sorry, Billy.
All right. Here's Ariel. I'm going to count to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Here's Ariel. Ghosted me for the date. Maybe that wins. Maybe ghosting me wins.
Yeah.
Matt Jarjosa. You and I. What is your ideal fatting around date?
Well, obviously, Billy, I'm going to end up taking you to Chipotle, and then we'll go see whatever the latest Marvel movie is and have a good time.
Ooh.
And then you blow him, right?
I think I'd let you suck it after that. That'll earn you some suck it. Thank you, Matt Jarjosa. Very sweet boy thing to say. Zero Ron, you and I out on the town for a perfect fatting around date.
Well, Billy, I will take you to a nice steakhouse, get you a very good steak, all the trimmings with some garlic butter and shrimpies. And
His
then
legs are
afterward-
opening and closing very fast right now. I just
like
want to point
shrimpies.
that out.
I do like shrimpies.
I'll take you to the movies. We'll see the newest Marvel movie, just like Matt Jarjosa said too. Afterwards, I'll take you back to my house and make you some homemade carbonara.
That's a lot of carbs.
Is that some Mexican shit?
You never had carbonara?
I'm joking.
Okay, I was like, how have you not had carbonara?
I'm joking.
And after the carbonara,
Oh.
I'll make you a nice dessert.
Oh.
What's for dessert?
Whatever you want, Billy.
Does that have something to do
Whatever
with
you want.
edible undies?
Yeah, I thought Zero One was gonna say I'm for dessert, Billy.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
All right, well,
That's what I was implying, Billy, at the end.
Oh, it was a consensual.
all right.
It was a consensual.
We're gonna ask the
All right,
community.
Now we're
You
gonna go to the
betcha, baby.
community. Is it a small phallic object? Is it here is Ariel? Is it Matt Jarjosa or is it Zero Ron? Vote now, everybody. Oh, Mr. Captain Snack said I'd treat Billy to a double Brazilian steakhouse feast topped off with a trip to Chipotle. You're gonna the Brazilian steakhouses are always all you can eat. A double all you can eat is literally just uncomfortable.
He be pooping.
Yeah, a double all you can eat is like shoving half the food up my
He'll
ass.
be pooping.
Remind us what the dates were, Billy. I forgot what the dates were.
The dates?
When it's both
Yeah,
like-
but
A
between
small
the different-
phallic object said, take me to
Cheesecake Factory.
fucking Cheesecake Factory and then roll me on the beach like a beached whale. Here is Ariel ghosted me for the date. Matt Jarjosa was a Chipotle and a Marvel movie. And Zero Ron was a steak dinner.
Small Italian restaurant. Handcrafted
Yeah,
ice cream
vote
from
for
a small
Ariel.
kiosk. Pick a late showing of Spider-Man. Let's us walk around the mall and goof and do a clothing montage.
Dude, the clothing montage is lit. Northern Perspective. That's a good date. That's a good date. The clothing
I'm so uncomfortable with this.
The clothing montage got us there, I think.
Oh my god.
Billy, the Nordic.
The Nordic Lodge. That's a good lodge. All you can eat lobsters. They have prime rib.
I've never seen his knees.
The Nordic Lodge is. You never seen my knees
Neat
knocked
and
so
separate,
wide?
so fast.
I'm my legs are like.
He's always like that. He's
like I'm
always,
pumping an accordion.
Yeah, you could hook like little, turbines to him.
Yeah.
And he would generate electricity.
If we put
with his opening, I'm doing it right now too.
Yeah, it's infectious.
But it creates the illusion of your stomach like. It almost looks like you're humping.
Yeah, my stomach's got a little bounce to it. Ben, could we get like a counter that counts is there a Thigh Master that goes online?
Time out.
We can count how many knee like what do we call this? Squeezes? How many knee squeezes I do an episode?
Remember Thigh Master?
Yeah,
you be doing that all.
If we could get a Thigh Master that counts,
but it would.
I could start the show and we could
your
count
legs
how
would
many.
get tired way quicker.
But we just put it
it's
on the zero resistance.
But then you'd have like these. You
I'd
get
have
thick ass thighs.
I should get a Thigh
And then we
Master just
buy
for
you-
sitting in here.
Dude, can we buy you like a pair of skinny jeans? That will fit.
Yeah, I should get a Thigh Master just for here.
Are there like
somebody send a Thigh
Cam?
Master to the PO box?
When you get like all cut, you get like some cut ass legs. You can wear some skinny jeans.
If there's a Thigh Master with a squeeze counter on it, I could put it on during the episode and see how many thigh squeezes I do in an episode.
That would
Says
be
I do
very
that too. I didn't
fast.
realize I did it until someone pointed it out. Yeah, I think it's got to do with ADHD. I've heard this is a common occurrence for some people with ADHD. Is this leg thigh thing?
Yeah, it's like you can't be still. You can't
Yeah.
be still.
Yeah. I bet you I could like put a fleshlight on and just like
What?
set it up so I power thrust it the entire episode. I'm just fucking the entire episode.
So looks like Matt Jarjosa is gonna end up the winner here in the next few
shit.
seconds.
Oh shit!
Quite
Matt
quite a win.
Jarjosa.
I like how they're voting for the person that no showed in second place.
Ghosting me was a good
compelling
date.
argument.
I gotta say, if Matt Jarjosa wins, it's not just a win for
It's
Matt
a win.
Jarjosa. This is a win for Chipotle.
No, it's not.
All right, here's the deal.
So many people are jumping size to Qdoba. I hear it every day.
We have to get everybody out that's Spec can stay, Teddy Ruxpin can stay, Ben, me and you could stay.
Of course we could stay.
And then
what are you talking about?
Then we have Matt Jarjosa and Magicus.
So everyone else besides Spec.
Yeah. Well, basically, we have to let
Teddy
Ariel, small phallic object, and Zero Ron go. Thank you all for the wonderful dates. I'd probably let you all hit it.
Small phallic object is already gone. Who
Even
else?
Ariel.
Ariel, all right.
Yeah, Ariel and Zero Ron. I probably would let you all hit it after those dates. Even Ariel for ghosting me. I would have felt inadequate and let you smash. But let's get back to the main thing so I can see who all's left in here, because we're gonna have to do.
We're gonna go back.
Make a poll for Matt Jarjosa versus Magicus.
Okay.
Because I earlier said that we were going to have people vote for the final out of the group here, but that's not the way it's going to be. It was a trick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Spec, Teddy Rubskin, you and myself, Ben. We're each going to ask one question that both of these people, Matt Jarjosa and Magicus, will both answer the same question.
God, I just cracked the fuck out of my neck right now.
Spec, would you be able to pose a question right now for Magicus and Matt Jarjosa to answer?
Why do I feel like this is going to be biased against me?
Why?
Because Spec loves the opportunity to troll.
You and Spec were tag team champions at Actual Mania.
And then Magicus ruined it.
True.
You don't know the behind the scenes, all right? We spent time fucking with each other too.
Oh, God, I thought that was going to end up differently than how
All
you
right,
said it.
Spec, we got one question. Both contestants will answer.
All right.
Okay, well, so what kind of questions are we looking at then? Just
Anything.
Oh, God.
You could ask them what the square root of 69 is.
How was phosphorus discovered? And anyone who knows me should be able to figure it out.
All right, Magicus, how was phosphorus discovered? There are no wrong answers, just wrong people.
I don't know. Somebody probably tried to stick it up their ass, and then it reacted with a fart. And then they pissed on it, and then it made phosphorus. That's my answer.
Matt Jarjosa, how was phosphorus made?
Professor X accidentally made it in his chemical lab by spilling Powerpuff Girls
Can I
into the
take a
formula.
guess?
How can you take? Well,
it probably has something to do with nuclear fission.
The second you guess, Ben, you're now part of the competition.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. So, Spec, do you have an answer for that?
Yeah, it's from piss.
Oh, damn.
Magicus was somehow right, you sicko.
Damn. I don't know.
Teddy Rubskin, would you ask these gentlemen a question? It doesn't have to be a yes or no, right or wrong.
Voted on though?
Well, the audience is going to vote based on whose answers they like the most. Doesn't even matter if the answers are right.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it's audience. Audience is getting a little look into our contestants. Rubskin, do you have a question to ask of Magicus and Jarjosa?
All right. What's better? A corn dog or a burrito?
You're asking what's better, a corn dog or a burrito?
Corn dog, a hot pocket, or a burrito?
Magicus, what's better, a corn dog,
No,
a
no,
hot
no. I
pocket,
had to
or
go
a
first
burrito?
last time. This is
Okay,
Matt's turn to
okay.
go first.
Magicus, what's better, a corn dog, a hot dog, or a burrito? Magicus.
Obviously, the McGriddle. This was a trick question. Everybody knows that.
Was there a McGriddle even in the answer? I didn't hear that.
It was the secret answer at the bottom of the list. Are you not reading the cards? Come on.
Yeah, I didn't read the cards. All right, Matt Jarjosa, what's better, a corn dog, a hot pocket, or a burrito?
Well, now that I know that McGriddle is the secret answer, I'm gonna say a burrito is better because there's more stuff in it. It's more delicious, and I have a really shitty, non-funny answer for this. I don't like corn dogs.
Teddy Rubskin, what is the answer?
Those are all excellent answers. There's no wrong answer. Those are all excellent answers.
Okay.
I like that there's a lot of stuff in a burrito. That is true. There is a lot of stuff in a burrito.
Okay. Good.
I will say, I did get the McGriddle burger because you had talked about it on the show once, and it actually was really good.
A what? Pancake for bread
Matt
is good?
Jarjosa is gaining ground. It's the revolution of the Jarjosas.
Burrito was a good answer. Okay,
Oh my
Ben,
God.
do you have a question to ask for Magicus and Jarjosa? Any question? It doesn't need to have an answer. It matters how they answer. And this
Poor
time,
guy.
Matt, you answer first.
All right.
You have to choose a pizza. Pepperoni or plain cheese.
What do you
I'd go
choose, Matt?
pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
More protein. It's more filling.
Magicus.
Where's the
Pepperoni
pizza
or plain?
from?
Whoa, we didn't ask you. We didn't ask
You
you
didn't
to
say
ask.
I couldn't ask for extra information either, did you?
Well, you're not getting it.
Okay, well, I choose pepperoni and bacon.
He's adding bacon.
Yes.
Magicus is trying to appeal to nerd culture because nerds love bacon. All right, there's your answer. Magicus, pepperoni
A
and
vote
bacon.
for Magicus is a vote for bacon. Come on.
Okay.
Whoa,
Final question.
propaganda.
Final question. Matt, you answer first. Magicus, you answer second.
It's getting close.
Final question. Final question. I'm asking the final question. The final question. You have 24 hours to live. What's the least meaningful thing you do in the last 24 hours? And it can't be like something like breather. It's
so close.
What's the least meaningful thing you do in your last 24 hours on Earth? Matt Jarjosa, you answer first.
Least meaningful thing I do is probably going to try to put together a build for Dark Souls 3.
You're going to do that in the last 24 hours you're alive?
Yeah. Well,
Not bad. All right. All right. Magicus, last 24 hours you are alive. What's the least meaningful thing you do in your last 24 hours on Earth?
Probably go and respond to YouTube comments.
Oh, that's big too. Both of those are such time wasters.
Oh God, you got 24.
I wouldn't do that even if the world wasn't ending. Like either of them.
24 hours left on this Earth, and you're like, oh, I got to do a Dark Soul build. And
You're a fucking idiot.
I got to go tell Brett Keane he's a fucking stuffed ham one more time.
Look, I'm dedicated to my fans. If you comment on my channel,
To
I
my
will read it and
fans.
respond to it.
Yeah, there's 5 of you, so you're keeping him real busy in his last 24 hours.
You know what? There are 5 of them, and I love all 5 of them.
Magicus, with the last 24 hours on Earth, is going to spend it with his 5 fans. What a sweet thing to say. Matt is going to actually accomplish something. I actually think I respect.
Let me put it. This is so close.
I respect Matt even more, even though I would probably do what Magicus did.
Let me put a
before I would
1 minute
play Dark
timer
Souls.
on this, and we're gonna finish this off.
All right.
In real time. Here comes the timer. Everyone, get your votes in.
Real time. Matt Jarjosa or Magicus.
Get your votes in. Everyone, you want to state your case? What do you think? Why should you win?
Are any of
Or who are you
Magicus's
voting
5
for?
fans here?
If you're in here.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If I win this, I will take a free shot at the beginning of Thursday's episode. So I will start
birthday
off
boy.
extra drunk.
My mom just texted me about Hennig Brandt in Hamburg, Germany, inventing phosphorus with evaporated piss.
That's cute.
Thanks, Mom. She had a smile too.
That's cute.
I'm gonna drink myself into oblivion on Thursday for your amusement. So
wow,
vote for me now,
It's
and
also
I'll
for your
start off
birthday.
drunker.
It looks like
I don't need to do that. I can be plenty amusing.
Nice. Magicus, you'll be drinking either way, though, right?
Yes, but I could drink more.
Time out.
Oh, so
Time
we're
out.
ending the poll. Looks like Matt Jarjosa is our champ
Oh,
tonight.
wow. Wow.
We should add that to Actual Mania as the People's Championship.
Matt Jarjosa, you have won the DP
People's
Holocaust Survivor.
Hell yeah.
Good
I knew,
game. Good
I
game.
knew I could count on the audience to pick the right answer.
It was a narrow
You know
victory.
what?
Yeah,
One
what's
of
up,
the
Magicus?
people in the audience voted against me because they voted against bacon. So obviously this doesn't mean anything.
You shouldn't have brought up bacon then.
Yeah,
No.
you didn't.
You politicized
You didn't get the vegan vote.
No.
at all.
If winning means I have to give up and reject Team Bacon, I don't want to win.
Nobody said you had to reject Team Bacon.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck the police. We don't like bacon.
You just all you had to do, Magicus, all you had to do was not politicize your stance with bacon. If you never would have brought bacon to this, those who hated bacon or those who loved bacon could make their choice based on you and you alone, but you had to make bacon a wedge issue.
No.
It's the thin bacon line, man.
Yeah. But that being said, Magicus, you only lost by what? 7%. It's 53% to 46%. And your birthday's coming up, and you gave us $20. So Magicus,
yeah.
I'm gonna give you you're gonna be the corporate champion.
I get the currency in the account, right? I can
No,
add the
no,
votes.
you can put more currency in our account, but
Hold on,
Matt is
though.
the people's champion.
Isn't Magicus and Spec? They were a tag team, so they should be in the battle royal because.
Yeah, Magicus and Spec can be in the battle
yeah,
royal.
yeah.
So here's the thing
There's-
coming up for the next Actual Mania.
Yes.
We're doing a battle royal. We're going to have 8 tag teams, and we're going to have the tag teams are going to go
against
head
each
to
other.
head against each other
And everyone
for who's
else.
cringiest. And whoever's voted most cringiest is going to go in an 8-man battle for the cringerweight title, and the other person is going to go in an 8-man battle for the contender for the world heavyweight
And they
title.
can get split up, but what?
The teams get split up, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's 8 teams, and then it's going to be 8 people from each team. Each team is going to be broken up, and those 8 will go against each other for the world heavyweight, and the other 8 on the team, the other half of the teams will go for the cringerweight title.
3 rounds each. The first
number
2
one
rounds
contender.
are like multiple votes, and then the final round between the final 2 is
Wait,
single.
are we doing stuff as a team or not doing stuff as a
No,
team?
not as a team.
Individual.
Not as a team.
What if I don't want to be the most cringy person on DP? Like,
Well, I mean,
well, then you can try to get into the world
you
heavyweight.
better start trying not to be cringy.
oh well, I guess I'm fucked there, aren't I?
Maybe you could say a vote for you a cringerweight champion is a vote for Bacon as the cringerweight champion.
You know, that's not a
cringy.
bad idea.
That's not cringy at all.
No, I think that you're onto something.
Magicus, can I
But
ask
you
you a
know
question?
what? You've been cringerweight champion, so you would know.
Magicus, have you ever jammed your dick into a sweet and sour sauce packet from McDonald's, a nugget sauce packet?
It was Szechuan because he's a big Rick and Morty
He
fan.
would do Szechuan.
It is Szechuan, and I still have 2 that are unopened, waiting for
Are
that
you
purple.
kidding me, dude? Are you kidding
Dude,
me?
I will fucking take a picture of them right now and put it in the Discord.
Do you
still have
remember
2
back
of
in
them.
the day when that shit happened? Like how hard I cringed when we were making fun of that shit on DP.
Give me 2
Rick and
seconds.
Morty
I'll show
fans.
you.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Can we play tabletop? You ever played BattleTech before?
All right, I got them right here.
I don't see you.
Yeah, I like how
hold on.
Magicus is showing it off to a camera that doesn't exist.
No, I'm gonna put a picture of it in the. Just give me a second to upload it. There you go.
So you've eaten some of them.
Yes,
Right?
I have. I wouldn't say eaten. I've
I love
used
BattleTech,
some
by
of
the way.
them.
Right,
used
chicken, dip chicken nuggets.
That was my high school game. Like after I graduated from
There
D&D,
we
I
go.
moved on to BattleTech, and that was my
There we
main.
go.
And
They're in the
Vampire the
gallery.
Masquerade. Those were my big RPG / tabletop shit.
You know, it sucks too because once I had the Szechuan ones, then I realized those are my favorite, and they're never coming back.
Did you play with girls with the vampire? You know,
Of course.
the girls in the group. Right. You have a girl in the group that would draw a picture of you as a vampire.
I'm gonna run to
Yes.
the restroom.
Of course.
Yeah, right. Same over here, right? You're looking like because Anne Rice was popular about that time, right?
Yes. And it was the same group, like the group I played Vampire with was the same group that would like go and see Rocky Horror Picture Show at the local theater every Saturday night at midnight. It was that kind of shit. You know, and,
it was also like Sandman. You know the comic.
oh, dude, that's one of my favorite. I'm waiting for the TV series that they're making. I think for Amazon it might be, or maybe HBO. It's Neil Gaiman.
Keanu Reeves was hooked up to that for a longest time. They wanted to get Keanu Reeves to be the Sandman. Or whatever.
I don't think that's who's playing the Sandman.
No,
It's
hell
out
no,
there. The cast is out there to see. Oh, it's Netflix. People are saying it's Netflix, which is weird because it's technically DC, so you'd think it'd be on HBO because that's where all the Warner
Right.
Brothers shit is. But I guess Vertigo is a separate property, technically. I don't know.
Right, he's not running this.
Interesting.
The
Stuff like
Sandman
that.
was part of the regular DC universe, though. I think, Dream had interactions with maybe even Superman at one point.
So with DC Vertigo, there's some of those titles. There's like the Metropolitan. Is that what it was? The Trans-Metropolitan. It was like in the future world. It was like imagine Hunter S. Thompson in the world of Blade Runner, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea. He's a crazy drugged out.
I say
journalist.
drop the traditional DC universe and make an Injustice film series and put that weird like hard edge on all the DC superheroes. Make Superman a very flawed character, but he's so strong that who's going to stop him? Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with the Injustice series.
A little bit.
Basically, the Joker kills Lois Lane and Superman goes crazy and starts killing every criminal in the DC universe. And then Batman's like, you can't do this. So it becomes like this battle between Batman and Superman. Batman and most of the DC heroes versus Superman.
Right, but like Wonder Woman's bad.
Hey Ben, real quick. From what I understand, the reason why HBO is not making the Sandman series, from what I found, is because Netflix already got the rights to it before HBO Max.
It's licensed. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're already licensed to make it. And I guess it was at the time when it was before it was announced, Sandman seemed too expensive to make live action, which is why they also decided not to do it.
Now
So
that's probably so easy. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, big time now.
yeah.
But DC Vertigo is still owned by DC. They're essentially going like Vertigo is now like DC's black label.
I have
So
a
that
I have
they're
a
more
dead
like
I have
Go
a
ahead, sorry.
dead Twitter account with like 6,000 followers that I don't even use, and I have Dream as my profile picture on it because I've been a Sandman fan since the 80s. I used to play this tabletop DC RPG game with my friend. He had it. He was the only person I knew that had it. And there were different characters. He had a big deck of cards, and each card was like the card of a character you could play as. And one of them was the Sandman. So it was like in the same universe as all those other characters.
That's strange that Warner Brothers doesn't have the full rights to it then, because they.
It's kind of like Marvel not having Deadpool or X-Men.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. DC still owns Sandman. It's just and I think they are planning something for Sandman too. It's just at the moment Netflix is making the major Sandman show.
Right. Okay.
They still own Sandman.
All right. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Licensing stuff is confusing.
Yeah.
I mean, like technically,
corporate
Marvel still doesn't own Hulk. Technically, Universal does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least a few of the X-Men characters were involved in the original Infinity War. I don't think there was.
Yep.
The Max
Wolverine
Ross
was.
twins.
Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm were all part of it. Wolverine got his bones turned to like sponge.
Yeah. Well, there are a few incarnations of that too. They've rebooted that a few times. Like the original
Secret
Thanos.
Wars.
Yeah.
You
Think
know,
about it. How many Punishers we have? We got how many? We Dolph Lundgren, Thomas Jane.
You're talking
right?
about
How many
actors, though, Teddy.
Right.
Well,
right.
here's
I mean,
something.
how many times
go
we
ahead, Teddy.
a different Punisher, right?
Hey, Teddy, did you know that you can play on the Nintendo service, like their online service? You can play 2-player Genesis games on there with the games that they have.
Oh yeah.
Playing Sega on Nintendo. That's so weird.
Dude, do you have a
Not
Switch?
only that, online. Yeah.
No, I don't got a Switch.
Oh, if you had a Switch, I was like, we should play. We should do a stream where we play them against
I have
each
a
other.
Switch. I actually kind of wanted to stream some
They
stuff
have Golden
like that.
Axe and Altered Beast, which are
I have a Switch.
yeah.
Like
Demon's
Super
Crest.
Mario
And,
Kart. too.
and I have that online service.
on the show.
Here's a really
Yeah.
interesting fact about like the creator of Thanos, Jim Starlin. After he left Marvel to work for DC.
Well, he ripped off a Dark Side.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing though. When he went to work for DC afterwards, he created a character named Mongol, who was an intentional ripoff of Thanos. So like, it's a ripoff of a ripoff.
Character's name.
Well,
I love the Thanos copter. That was like the best part to me.
Let's do one last thing and then we'll get out of here. All right.
The best copter will always be the Peter copter from Family Guy.
That
How
sounds.
can you afford
That sounds like
these
something
things?
Ric Flair does.
ladies and gentlemen,
Quick, to the Hinden Peter.
I may end up cutting this out of the show eventually, but we'll see. Everyone,
What is
place
this?
your bets. Thanos or Darkseid?
Oh, Dark Side 100%.
Dark Side, no contest.
Not even close.
I don't even know.
should we?
Yeah, I'm putting it up.
I'll tell you why afterwards, but it's definitely Dark Side.
What like? What is this? Is this porn?
Is it porn?
Is this porn?
No, it's like a 5-minute long video.
You should play
Thanos
the
versus Darkseid. And
Yep.
the audience is voting because they're. I'm picking Thanos.
You are, because you're a Marvel simp.
No, because I.
Nope, you are.
Dude, I love Thanos' character, but Darkseid is gonna fucking wipe the floor with him.
Impossible. Thanos is cool.
Huh? Darkseid is way more cool.
Not as cool as Thanos.
He is.
Thanos sold way more tickets than Darkseid.
See? What a fucking simp.
Darkseid's for babies.
Darkseid is so. Darkseid.
What you're looking at is not even actually Darkseid.
Thanos is for
here's
intellectuals
the thing.
that watch Rick and Morty.
Darkseid is so badass that he doesn't even care about fighting half the time. He'd rather send his little minions to go fight than mingle with the peasants.
That's
Mingling
why
with the peasants.
Steppenwolf was the in the what was it, Justice League movie?
Stupid Justice League.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Darkseid doesn't have time for that shit. He's too
They
busy
showed him
doing
in the
other-
Snyder cut though. They showed him, but they didn't fight him. You're just you're a fanboy for Marvel.
That's not true.
Yes,
I'm an
it is.
intellectual that
I've
enjoys
never heard
Thanos and Rick and
someone
Morty.
so passionate about that shit in my life.
I want to thank Chet Lemon again for giving me a Chipotle gift card tonight. If only it was a Thanos gift card, then it would have been the perfect night.
Great.
Who's
Plus,
winning?
I would take the anti-life equation over the Infinity Gauntlet any day of the week.
Well,
That's
this
most
is the
definitely
thing.
what's up. What's that mean?
Thanos is not fighting Darkseid here. He's fighting Darkseid's avatar of himself because
Whoa,
if
whoa.
Darkseid himself actually came into this universe, he would just immediately destroy it.
We're not
His
bringing
mere
Avatar
presence-
in. You can't bring Avatar in this to try and get more box office numbers against Thanos, dude.
Avatar. Yeah, we're not,
I don't think Darkseid has been properly shown in film though.
I don't think any DC character has been properly shown in the last
you
5
really
years. But
the
yeah,
thing is, like, Darkseid is like a fucking like multiversal threat. Like,
is Darkseid's Qdoba, dude. Thanos is Chipotle, man.
He has his own realm outside of the universe.
You're the
because
one
it's
bringing
only place
Avatar
he
in this to
exists.
try and help Darkseid win. Because here's the thing: Avatar's one movie, and it did well. But Thanos has been multiple successful movies. Thanos has multiple appearances in multiple films.
You see Darkseid flipping his ass with his hands behind his back?
Avatar 2 is going to be
Darkseid
bigger
doesn't use
than
his hands,
Avatar
Billy.
1.
What has Darkseid?
Avatar 2 will be the next.
Was Darkseid in
biggest
Fortnite?
movie of all-
Was there Darkseid in Fortnite? I don't think so.
Avatar 2 in 222 will be the biggest movie of all time.
Who played Darkseid? Was it somebody from the movie
Everyone
Goonies?
decided about
Are you
it.
telling me? Are you telling me Chunk played Darkseid?
Chunk.
Because Josh Brolin from Goonies played Thanos.
You're Chunk.
Sloth played Thanos.
This
I didn't
time
play
next year,
Darkseid,
Billy,
so it wasn't
we're gonna be
Chunk.
talking about how Avatar 2 is the best movie of the year. This
What?
time next week. We're going to be talking about Avatar
Avatar.
2.
Avatar's not even the
so
best
good,
Avatar.
Avatar 2 is so
Last Airbender, my dude.
Look, Thanos got all his shit kicked out, and then Darkseid barely scratched.
Oh shit!
Boom! Through the chest.
Ow!
There it is.
Nope. Thanos used the Mind Stone to trick him. Now Thanos is gonna put. Yep. See, you guys are so. You guys are so. Look, dude. Thanos eats Chipotle. This goes through his ass all the
Thanos
time. He
eats
don't care.
Chipotle.
This ain't nothing. Thanos be shitting like this all the
No,
time.
he died.
No,
He
didn't.
died.
No, he didn't.
Look, all right. So the other secret,
Right when he was trying to.
He
the
died.
Infinity Gauntlet only works in Thanos'
Darkseid
universe.
fucking
Darkseid
annihilated
exists
his
outside
ass.
of the
Right when-
universe.
Right when Billy was talking shit, Thanos lost. Amazing.
Did
That was
Thanos
beautiful.
lose? That was
Thanos-
dumb. That was nerd porn.
Dude, you
for
love
goofballs.
Thanos.
I bet you, how much of a
Thanos
shit
lost
did you give
intentionally.
about Marvel superheroes before these movies
here's
were
the
made?
For these movies, I grew up on them.
What
I
does
had
that
I had
mean?
Incredible Hulk pajamas as a
the
kid.
original.
What does that mean?
I had Incredible Hulk pajamas. I was a Marvel boy. I had Spider-Man toys. I had X-Men toys. I watched X-Men on. I would run home after school and watch the Spider-Man show. I was loving Marvel and cartoons. I would love them.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, here's the thing. I'm just coming with the objective fact. Magicus tried to bring Avatar in to give Darkseid a little push.
Darkseid wins, by the way, by a huge margin.
Oh, that was a goofy fan film.
No, I let people vote on it.
Ant-Man cartoon.
Oh,
Right?
the only people who vote on stuff like this are people who believe in comic books. This
What
is
does that mean?
These are people that think that any sort of power in a comic book is reality. Like it's the story. How many people?
You're Grant
How many
Morrison,
people?
you think it's real?
How many people care about the story of Darkseid? Oh, he's super powerful. Big fucking deal. You know who the best superhero is? He's not even powerful. He can barely kiss a girl. Spider-Man. And he's not even that powerful. He can barely kiss a girl.
I don't think he's the best.
Because
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man.
actually pretty strong, and he's also very, very intelligent.
And
Of
also,
course.
don't forget, Darkseid forgot that he hit his anti-life equation on Earth.
Spider-Man's a good character. Here's things you got with Spider-Man. Does he have an aunt? Yes. Does he have an uncle? He did. Does
Darkseid
he shoot
killed the
webs?
fuck out of
He
Thanos right
does.
there. Thanos just has a glove, a fancy glove.
Thanos has a pretty glove with stone.
He got fucked up.
Thanos got jewelry.
Because Thanos is nothing without the glove with all of the stones in it.
Well,
White
that's
Noise
not
says
true.
Darkseid
Thanos
is funny
still
as fuck.
really
Is that
strong
true?
without it.
Against
He just-
Darkseid, he's not.
Is
No,
Darkseid
like,
funny as fuck?
relatively without the gloves, Thanos. is
That
still
match
strong,
right
not
there
Darkseid.
was with Thanos with all the stones.
Here's
right?
the thing, too.
So
Thanos
that's
is a
huge.
major simp. Thanos is a big simp
That
for
makes him
death.
better.
Yeah.
What are you,
Do
all
like
right, Nick
want
Fuentes?
A simp
Caring
like
for women is a
Thanos,
big
Or
deal.
do you want a
Yeah.
Lord of Darkness with 5 kids and 5 bitches?
You guys are all. This is pathetic. This is pathetic.
end this
Thanos'
show.
gauntlet
This is
doesn't work against actual
You guys-
Darkseid. That's the problem.
Anybody who even cares about this is going to be a virgin longer than Magicus.
Or 5 bitches,
you
my
care
friend.
about this.
Pick
I don't
your
care about
choice.
this stuff,
He does
dude.
care about it.
All
He
night,
does.
All night I've been
You're
talking
so
about my cool
mad.
Chipotle gift card from Chet Lemon. That's what I care about. Chet
A
Lemon
simp
gave me a
who goes for
Chipotle
a
gift
chick who
card.
doesn't love
Hey, everybody. So guys, have a good night. Thank you for playing Nerds on Ice.
What a beautiful night.
Thank you for playing Nerds on
We had
Ice.
a
Everybody who
great
gave us
time.
love and donos tonight, appreciate you guys. Everybody who didn't and just hung out with us, appreciate you just as much. Well, not just as much, but basically just as much.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Sign up for the Mother Load.